Oh yeah, I forgot I put those overlays there. They look so good. Let's see. Get YouTube Studio up. Oh, Jovan, did you want to just send a... Oh, he's not back yet. Showtime, but he's not back yet. Come on, man. Come on, man. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there goes our copyright. Hey, guys, please flood the chats with donations to RFR. That would be amazing. We would really, really love it. You'll see that little ticker at the bottom. The ticker is live. That will move. If you donate, it will add donation. That was hard, guys. It was really hard to get, not even lying. That actually was difficult to get coded and working. Because YouTube does not doesn't have API data for it. So it's literally having to be scraped and by an anonymous tracker, because it's a gray area they've never enforced. Technically, you're not supposed to do that. But there's actually a reason why it doesn't hold up in this specific use case. I just can't remember what it is. Anyway, they don't enforce it. But yeah, throw in, instead of super chatting, throw a donation into RFR, because we have to raise $100,000 by next Saturday. 100,000. So we really need you guys to throw those in. I'm just waiting for Jovan to get back so we can get started. Jovan. 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 Jovan, come back. Come back. Come back. Yo. We're live. They can't hear us. Were you wanting to send us a stream key? Are we just one for one, or are you going to do your own version of it?
I mean, I can send you my stream key if you want.
If it's easier for you. That's not a big deal for us.
Yeah, let me just pull up the key.
Send it over to Luthien. I'm going to run to the other room real quick. And
that actually makes my life easier.
What'd you
say? I said that actually makes my life easier.
Hell yeah. I'll go show her how to do it. BRB.
Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Hey guys. Hi chat. Wait, can chat hear us? I don't remember. Hi chat. Here comes the sun. And I'll say, it's all right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't have the stream pulled up, so I can't actually. Okay, now I see you guys. Wait. Can you guys hear us? Oh yeah, they can. Hi. I don't. Hey, hi guys. Hey, how are you? Matt got cut off. Damn. Rest in peace, Matt. R.I.P. R.I.P. Don't forget to call Mark back today. Holy shit, you're right. Fuck, where's Jimmy? Jimmy!
What'd you say? Oh shit, what?
We have to call Mark back.
Call Mark back?
You don't remember that guy last week?
Oh, who said we could call him? Yeah, I forgot about Mark. Okay.
Hell yeah, we gotta call him. I don't remember the context of the conversation, so someone in chat will remind me, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think I have notes about it too. Dude, this is how much when I say that I don't remember. Do you want to check if your stream is up?
Oh, yeah.
All I have is Mark, he, him, 56, voted for Trump in 3 elections. I have his phone number and says that we can call on May 10th.
But for what?
Do you guys remember? All right, let's go ahead and bring us on. Did you say your stream is working?
It's just saying preparing stream. There it goes. It's on now. I'm going live.
Okay. Go ahead and bring us on air there. Go ahead and bring us on air there though. So okay. Hey everybody. In both chats, both in Jovan's chat and my chat, both of these shows are directed to the RFR fundraiser, which is happening this coming Saturday. However, the dream is to have like 50 grand in the bank ready to go before we even get started so that it's easy. So would you please send $5 using what is usually the super chat to RFR, every 100% of your donation goes to RFR. We don't even touch it in the middle. YouTube sends it directly to them. That's what the YouTube giving thing does. So
would you kindly?
Please, would you kindly send $5 right now as we get started? Let me go ahead and resume polling.
I was going to say, here. did you resume the
There we go.
So
yeah,
now we know.
It's working now. It's working.
For
literally
every donation we give to RFR, Jimmy will remove one article of clothing.
That's not true. Also, that's not that many articles of clothing. I'm literally only wearing a t-shirt right now.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm wearing just a shirt. I'm already naked otherwise.
Has anyone told us
what right now?
Has anyone told us what the Mark call was?
Guys,
I know he was
really
going to get us evidence
remember.
for something. I just can't remember what he was. I mean, I could always go pull back though. Joshua Everett, $5 to RFR, thank you. Anonymous, $5 to RFR, thank you.
Oh yeah, we got
Anonymous, $50 to RFR, thank you. Billy Sipes, $500 to RFR, thank you.
Through your end, I think, because we've got several anonymouses, but I think that one must have come on.
I'm
your
just looking
side.
at your chat currently.
I don't see Billy's 500.
I haven't even looked at my chat. I see Billy's.
Oh
500.
wait, I see Billy's. Billy, fucking legend, Billy. Billy, and you'll all see that periodically. I think this thing queries every 30 seconds. The bar at the bottom, which might be a little bit covered by the chat.
I think I'm gonna put on my soundboard a sound for Billy specifically.
Billy certainly earned it.
Specifically, it's gonna be the Billy voice.
That
Billy scream from Adventure Time. Billy!
Thank you, Rob Kirkland, Aliashana. Thank you, Midwest. All right. We are a couple of atheists. We are a couple. Let's think. What do we want to put on that that banner here? I'm gonna go with MAGA has. All right, we can do that. MAGA can't debate. I have been on this kick lately. I don't know if you've seen me abandon the whole, like, I don't care at all anymore. I'm not conceding it at all. I don't care anymore about, did socialism ever work? I don't give a shit about the past. I don't care, did capitalism ever work? All I care about right now is, what does your party have as a plan for when AI and robots replace humans in the workforce enough that no matter how hardworking you are, you won't be able to get a job, that even 10% of people will not be able to get a job because there won't be jobs for them. What plan because y'all love Elon Musk, y'all be talking some shit about how much you love Elon Musk, and that's already fucking crazy for its own reasons. Elon Musk straight up promoted communism last week, or like on the 16th it was. Did you see this tweet that people are not talking about? Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, I muted myself for some reason. No, I didn't see that.
Yo, I'm
currently pulling our old stream up, our stream from last week, so I can see if anybody commented why Mark was calling back.
Yeah, I totally forgot about why Mark called.
Straight up did.
We probably should have the screener call first and remind them, maybe, because the screener, I think, Luthien, there's a place to tell it to do an outgoing call in the screening thing, right? I know we can do an outgoing from the main, but I think there's a place you can do the outgoing as well. Luthien, are you there?
Okay, I got the Mark section pulled up. I'm going to pull up the transcript and just read ahead and see.
Luthien, you might need to turn on Wavelink if you haven't already. Okay, I got to read to you this message.
Mark said he had a penis. That wasn't it.
On April 16th, this is what Elon wrote. Universal high income via checks issued by the federal government is the best way to deal with unemployment caused by AI. AI robotics will produce goods and services far in excess of the increase in the money supply, so there will be no inflation. Guys, keep in mind, if he's saying high UBI paid for by what the goods and services the AI is creating, right? So in that scenario, who owns the AI and the robotics? That doesn't work if the private company owns the AI and robotics. If the government is issuing high income that it made from the AI and robotics, that suggests the government owns the AI and robotics. Literally, conservative darling of the Republicans, the guy who is funding your asses, just advocated for, at the very least, socialism, or basically a coupon-based capital communism. Like we're gonna keep using something like money. It's basically coupons, like so we know how many breads you got. Literally, I mean, the fact that they are not seeing.
I found it. I figured it out. Mark said that all government programs were 60% fraud in all government programs. That he had some crazy algorithm to figure it out.
I do remember that. All right.
And that he would call, we could call him back with sources.
If anybody else wants to debate us,
provide us sources.
We believe there are no gods. We believe MAGA can't debate. We are atheists. I'm going to go ahead and add, based on what I have from last, Mark to the queue real quick. Very kind of Mark to. Dang, I didn't. Did you pull up the banner from last week? Do you see what state he called from? Besides hysterical.
Hold on, let me look. Mark was from Arizona. He was a libertarian from Arizona.
Okay, libertarian.
Besides hysterical, it's hilarious.
What is the short? Is there an abbreviation for libertarian?
Libty, A-R. Never mind.
Liberty, liber. I'm just gonna put liber. I feel like if we go too long, this thing it's not yet perfect enough to keep itself in frame. It was Arizona.
It's L-I-B-R or Libertard.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not doing that. Close. You almost got me. Does anybody actually know what is the official abbreviation for libertarian?
LP. Well, that's for Libertarian Party.
For Libertarian Party. And I'm not going to go lib. That's just going to make too much. All right. I'm just going to put liber with a period. Libr period. So that when we put it up on the banner, it'll look like.
You think he's going to answer the call?
I don't know, but I want to be ready for it. I want to be ready. I want to believe it. Luthien, what's happening to these people who are calling in? They just hanging up? I guess I should open up Discord because apparently Luthien's mic is not coming through.
No, it's working.
Oh, okay.
They must have been hanging up.
She was just ignoring you.
I haven't even seen anyone call.
Oh, yeah. We had a person literally just moments ago that got lost. In fact, it still says 1 of 8 on my top.
Are you sure you're on the right one?
Positive. 100%.
Yeah, it says 1 for me too.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, let's try this outbound
now
call.
Now it says 0. I refresh and it says 0.
Let's see if Mark answers. Almost muttered his.
I hope his mom picks up.
Let's see what happens. Mark, we're calling you back. Mark, we're calling you back. Did we test the call system, by the way?
I don't think so.
How are we doing on donations? We got more donations coming in? It does not look like. See.
Please leave your message for.
Nope. Okay. Wait. Let's not let the thing. Okay. At least he just said his name. It didn't start saying his phone number. Dang, that's too bad. Mark said that we could call him back and he did not answer. And we just had another person try to call and they hung up also. So phone number 336-543-2101. That is in the description that is down below if you want to call in. Let's go ahead and see if we can do the biggest spam of $1 donations to RFR. We've got a bunch of people we can shout out while we see. And so basically, here's the deal, guys. MAGA, we're ready to debate with you. Okay, 336-543-2101.
MAGA, don't chicken out like Professor Mike did. Okay.
Do you want to do a little? Let's do a little contest here. Let's do a little thing. Oh shit! I don't know if I have it set up. We're at 2,464. Will somebody go ahead and donate $36 right now? So we're at an even 2,500, and then pause the donations there.
We're gonna get $35 donations,
and we'll just see. We'll do a thing where we see. We'll see which one of us can get more donations on our channel specifically for a few minutes. We'll see which channel goes
probably
harder.
I only have like 200 people in mine.
Yeah, but your guys' are more passionate.
Yes,
You know
but a
what I
bunch
mean?
of them are over here. That's why there's 1,400 here. There's no way to do this fairly. 1,400 versus 200 people.
It's for charity, dude. Chill. Anyway, okay, we need somebody to give $35 real quick so that evens out to an even 2,500, so it's easy to. Also, guys, we're almost at 2,500. That's freaking awesome. That's what is that? 2.5% of Saturday's goal. 336-543-2101. If you want to debate us, MAGA always talking all kinds of shit about how we can't debate and they can. Well, we are ready for you. We're ready for that phone call. I have been waiting my whole life to talk to you, MAGA. You specifically.
Hello.
It is you I'm looking for.
Can we talk about Trump literally getting a golden statue? Like, Jesus Christ.
Dude. They are beyond parody at this point. At this point, they're like, we just did it to troll you guys. But like, if their God existed, they would be like, that's not an excuse. Like, you did it to troll, but then you also unironically worshipped this dude.
Eric Kirkman, the creator of The Boys, or Robert Kirkman? Eric Kirkman is funny. Robert Kirkman of The Boys was like, yeah, we wrote season 5, the final season, like 3 years ago. And like,
yeah,
all this stuff we thought would be crazy is just happening.
It's just happening beyond parody. It is absolutely insane. I'm putting out on threads, hey MAGA, I don't think you can debate. I don't think you can defend why you vote the way you vote. If I'm wrong, you can call me now and prove it. +1 336 2101. Tell me and Jovan why we're wrong to be leftists. I basically used a similar format, but with Lux, I put in parentheses, a scary trans. I decided to not use that full template this time for specifying.
For a scary black?
Yeah, I feel like that would have only gone over well in their circles. At that point, I'd have to join, see if I can save Shapiro's shtick. That guy is going, like, he is losing what did he think was going to happen? One day when he was no longer useful, and they were like, oh, still super Jewish? What did he think they were going to do when they realized his Judaism was what was left for them? They obviously were going to back out and turn away. Holy crap, we are getting awesome donations right now. Thank you so much. We've got some from RKO Padarox. Thank you for your donations. I think you must have had a big donation on your end because we're at 31.39 now. Mr. Can't Get the Donos. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, we're looking good there. We're definitely looking good. Did you find the big one on your end? We do have calls being screened right now. You have no audio. Yeah. Calls are being screened right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Mark is calling back, and he did avoid our call before. I did hear you just when you said hello just now.
Oh, my whole audio driver wavelength just shut down for some reason.
Wow, that sucks.
Okay.
That is another
advantage
to hardware mixers. They're less likely because they don't have a software intermediary that has to be running at the same time.
All right, there we go. Billy came in and cooked with the 500.
Hell yeah, Billy. 2 500s today. Thank you. Kaylin, I don't know how yours ended up coming in as a super chat instead of a donation. I don't even know how you super chat on this. For people who need to know, the donation, it looks like a little heart with 2 hands. That is the one that you want to click if you're wanting to donate directly to RFR. We'll take a look and make sure to make a donation with people who have somehow weirdly come in as donations later on, but that's not going to happen till well after. You want to make sure you're hitting the heart with the hands. I don't know how you guys, a couple of you actually super chatted instead of that, and I don't know how that's possible. Because right now it should only be donates. It's very weird. It is very weird. I almost just accidentally made a random person a moderator. I was trying to click through things in the live chat. Anyway, thank you so much, Billy. You really do rock.
Jimmy, the one being screened right now, I want first cracks after you do the intros.
Yeah, that's all good. It's all good with me. Let me take a look at, she'll be updating the thing using our new system. Our better system. Luthien, if you need me to remind you how to, oh, no, you got it. You freaking got it. Oh my goodness. Which one were you watching that you saw those notes? Have you seen the extended notes now?
Oh, I didn't look at the extended notes. Let me see.
Yeah. You're welcome to it. We've got another call that is queuing and being screened. I think we just jump to it though. I don't think we need to wait to see.
I agree.
To see if there's going to be better than that. Let me just hit this and all right, let's talk to DJ, who is an independent from Massachusetts. DJ, you are on the line with Jimmy and Jovan. What is up, DJ?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, just living that dream. Real quick, before we get started, who did you vote for in the last 3 elections? I'm going to say that I'm going to lean democratically. I voted for Kamala. And I didn't vote last time before that. So you didn't vote Biden?
It would have been. No, I didn't vote Biden.
Okay.
I know exactly where this call is going, and I'm already checked out.
Hillary versus Trump. Who?
Oh, come on, dude. Really? This is a really good conversation. Okay, look.
Hillary versus Trump. Who did you vote for?
If I didn't, but I would have leaned towards Hillary. But look, Trump did everything that he said he was going to do.
Wait, hold on. Shh. I had to mute him for a second. I want to put him back in the queue for like 1 minute. For 1 minute, Jimmy. And I want to make it. Can he? Do you have it so the queue hears a thing, or do they hear the call?
Yeah, currently they hear the show. They should anyway.
Okay. I want to make a prediction, but I don't want him to hear us. But I want to make a prediction about where this call is going.
Okay, I can switch it to hold music. Okay, he's on hold music now. I don't know if he'll hear it or not because sometimes it's delayed.
Okay.
Go for it.
It seems pretty likely, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I will admit it. Seems like he's going to be like, I like that Trump got in because Trump is has all the people showing that they're doing fucked up shit, and so now we know who all these people were that were doing fucked up shit. We can get him out. He doesn't support Trump. It's not Trump's doing what he said he's did, which is all the stuff. It's he's clear. Everybody's getting caught in the blah blah ball. It's essentially accelerationism. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Bring him back.
All right, DJ.
Hey.
Sorry. Go ahead and give us the thesis that you got here.
Just take a second and listen, okay?
All right.
Trump technically is doing everything he said he was going to do, okay? Like, I don't like him. I didn't vote for him. I'm not a fan. But in the way that he is and what he does, he is clearing the swamp because he's a snitch. He's a guy that got in trouble with a bunch of people, and
who'd he snitch on?
He's pulling them all down with him. So he's actually doing that.
Fucking nailed it.
You know what I mean?
Give me somebody he's exposed.
Oh my God! Whoa! In the whole,
I love it when a plan comes together.
Look at him. That's because he's in trouble.
I get deja vu so many times on the show where I'm literally like, I thought I asked a question that would have taken a direct answer. And instead I'm getting, well, I mean, come on, man. I mean, the answer.
No.
GJ, who is he taking?
I'm telling you. Everybody
right.
He's hired. Everybody's hired. Everybody he's hired. Everybody
so what
he's
happened,
hired is people
and you're saying they're going to be held accountable, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Donald Trump issues them all pardons before he leaves off.
Democrats and Republicans too.
DJ,
they should all be held accountable.
If Donald Trump issues pardons to them all, then what happens?
I don't think the American people will let that stand. I think that Americans are getting tired.
So what can the Americans do about him issuing pardons?
They won't let it stand. They won't let it stand. They'll impeach him and they'll rescind.
So
them.
what?
They won't let them go.
What mechanism currently exists to rescind pardons?
The American people system. I'll say that you can't have people just committing crimes and
dude, you're calling in to be like, look at what a 4D chess move this is. This is going to take care of itself. You're wrong. The Supreme Court is conservative. The closest thing you have to something that could do anything is the Supreme Court, which is currently working for him. And you're saying the people aren't going to allow it to happen.
Right.
Literally, the people of Virginia just had their own Supreme Court overturned. Stop talking over me. Stop talking over me.
Okay,
You'll get your chance when I'm done.
Nope.
The American people won't do shit. They don't do shit because a lot of them support him. The literal American people of Virginia just had their own Supreme Court say, hey, we know you guys voted for something and created a law via vote. We're just going to go ahead and scratch that thing off. We're just going to go ahead and void your vote. What's happened? What have the American people done about it? Not fucking shit.
Right. And what I'm going to say is there's a tipping point, and I don't want to come off radical because that's not what I am, and that's not, I don't believe in any of that. But what it's going to come down to is you have to see that he's just pushing and pushing and pushing to try and tip the boat. Every move he does is to try and he's radical. He is trying to cause a civil war. He wanted to get the blacks versus the whites, couldn't figure it out. How do I do it? I can't go door to door.
So basically,
we'll go door to door.
DJ, your position is we've passed 35 tipping points already, but the next one's the real one.
No, you are dealing with a radical president who literally is trying to figure out how to get people in a position to
so
hurt
when's
them,
that
and
tipping
he figured
point?
it out.
He's already done that as
the
most radical thing you could do. The No Kings rallies have been happening.
Is how he figured out how to get all these people into the right space. And then he's like, DJ. Oh, I don't know. Who do I start a fight with? Iran? Oh, DJ. What do they do? They can do radicalized terrorism. Okay.
Hey, DJ, could you tell me what more radical thing a person could do as president than conceal the documents that expose him as a pedophile and protect other pedophiles from being exposed?
He said he was going to clear. He said he was going to clear a swamp. You know what he's doing right now? I'm not saying he's doing it on purpose, bro.
He's protecting the swamp.
It's a fact.
He's pumping the swamp full of muck, is what he's doing right now.
And it's gonna overflow. And then
hey, what did he say he would do with the Epstein files? What did he say he would? Because you said he's doing the stuff he said he would do. What did he say he would do with the Epstein files?
Oh no, he's not going to release them. He's going to cause them to be released.
What did he say
he's going to cause them to release?
What did he say he would do with the Epstein files?
Do you realize he's protecting Democrats as well? Like
DJ,
I'm not a Republican.
I'm not a Democrat, so I don't care. What did he say he would do? DJ, what did he say he would do with the Epstein files?
He said he would release them.
And what did Todd Blanche, who just took over for Pam Bondi as Attorney General, say is the official position of the Department of Justice regarding the Epstein files?
Probably what Bondi said.
Nope. So you don't actually know. Great. I'm going to go ahead and inform you, since DJ, you said he's going to cause them to be released. Todd Blanche has said the official position is that was an element of the Bondi Attorney Generalship. We are moving on from it. Everything that is going to be released has been released. We will not be making further, taking away any more redactions. We are done with it. We are moving on. No more Epstein files.
Then what can we do? What can we do then? How do we move on?
Sir, you're the one saying we're doing something. You're the one calling in to defend your position that we're going to hit a tipping point here now, 35 tipping points later.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
How?
He is doing what he said. Everything he said.
DJ,
it might not be to his effect.
Jesus Christ, DJ, that beep is you being muted. You've done nothing but talk over me, and it's really annoying. DJ, you can't say he's going to cook himself when every time he jumps in the fucking deep fat fryer, he just jumps out and drinks the oil. When is this cooking going to happen? The only thing I see happening is the fact that he has stopped being America first. He has started being Israel first, that MAGA is going to replace him. And that is not enough. MAGA is likely going to coalesce behind Tucker Carlson. And the new cult movement is the thing that will get rid of him. Not the better way, Mr. Eileen Democrat. You lean being seen doing things that could be right. But, you know, we're not going to do anything too right. DJ, he is not going to get cooked by his opposition. The only person who's going to cook them is his own people. And it's going to be someone like Tucker Carlson who will then continue the movement. And again, why you even have confidence that there is a tipping point or a cooking point when he has passed dozens of them at this point is crazy to me. Jovan, do you have anything to add before I unmute?
I mean, just that I called what the whole conversation was about. I was bored the minute I figured out what it was about. It's a nonsense conversation. It means nothing. It's useless.
It's Temu brand accelerationism. DJ, you're back on. He hung up. Okay. Thank you, DJ. You. I agree with your decision. Okay.
I am slightly worried. If you'll notice what the fundraiser is at now.
Uh-huh. Holy shit.
Take a look.
Is something broken?
So, someone came into my chat and donated $10,000. Not an account I've ever seen before.
So you think it's not real?
I just worry that we're going to get a chargeback.
Will you send me a screenshot? I don't think it can charge back. It's straight to Google. Like they would have been using Google Pay.
You can absolutely go to your bank and charge it back too.
Oh, you're saying they could cancel it? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know that somebody's taking a $10,000. That's crazy though. Going through your end.
I mean, if it's real, cool, great. I'm really weary of it.
To the person who sent the 10 grand, will you send Jovan an email probably right now and just be like, hey, nope, that's me. I meant to do it. I can comfortably do it.
They're in the chat.
You don't have to worry about it.
They're in the chat. They're saying it's legit, baby.
Dude, well, fucking.
I mean, if you're for real.
We are so pessimistic because we've been hurt too many times.
Yo, I really am I'm like, I don't believe it. I mean, if it's true, that means I won the contest.
Yeah. We haven't even started the contest and you won. What was the username?
Codekeeper32.
I'm just looking for them in that live chat on yours right now.
I converted, baby. I'll send it. Yeah, Codekeeper. If you could email me, business@jovanbradley.com. We just want to be sure, because if not, then that throws off our count for our whole fundraiser.
Codekeeper, fuck yeah. Like, thank you so much. They said they already confirmed it with their bank, because the bank probably was like, are you really meaning to do this? Codekeeper, if you'll also message me, I will contact you to RFR. If a big reason you did that is you believe so much in what RFR does, they're going to want to thank you, first of all. And then second of all, keep you in contact if that's like an ongoing relationship you want to have with them. So definitely send me an email, jimmy@qnaline.com or contact@qnaline.com. Jimmy would be better, but I don't want other people to use that unless it's important. Anyway, holy shit, Codekeeper, baller. But we do want to make sure everybody understands.
I'm so jaded. I know. I'm so worried like it's not real.
Well, hopefully by Saturday it'll be too late if it'll be locked in there. We want everybody to understand those huge moments are amazing, and always we're going to glaze the big donors, but we appreciate the small donations too. And the overwhelming majority of that $100,000 that we want to raise by Saturday, right now we have it as $80,000 our goal, but it's our stretch goal. The overwhelming majority of that $100,000 is always $5, $10, $1 donation. So don't be discouraged by the baller in chat. Baller's gonna ball, and thank you, baller, for your balling. And do consider still sending $1, $5, $10. Hit that little heart icon that looks like two hands and it's a heart, and send $1, $5, $10. All right.
Before we go to the next call, some people are asking what RFR is, Jimmy. So if you could just give a little rundown.
Yeah. Evan, if you'll wait on hold for just a moment, we are going to talk to a MAGA person here just in a moment. RFR is called, it's Recovering from Religion, recoveringfromreligion.org. One of the most important things they do is a 24/7 chat line where you can get on there. And if you are deconstructing and you just don't know what to do, because deconstructing from religion is not just a tough experience, it's traumatic. They will connect you to resources. They can help you find a secular therapist. They will get you connected and taken care of and give you an actual plan, which is something that would have been invaluable to somebody like me. But on top of that, they also have these community events that they do that you can attend digitally. There are also in-person community events. Like it is a big deal and an awesome thing that you can do. And we would really, really appreciate if you will contribute to them. They are I think, the best organization that we could possibly be partnering with for something like this. Luthien, why are you not hitting
WRFR?
Are all these MAGA people really calling in as independent and not MAGA?
Yeah.
They're saying they're independent as opposed to MAGA?
Yep.
Sounds like something they do.
Okay. And they specifically said, I don't want to be called MAGA. I want to be called independent. I must say, having 3 in a row, I'm wary. So give me just a second. I'm going to pull up my little...
We're so jaded, bro.
3 in a row of people who happen to... All these people are clearly in cahoots with each other. No, don't call me MAGA. I want to be called independent, but I am MAGA. That's just silly. So we got to do a little bit of figuring out if we got some screeners. All right, the first person that we're about to bring on is calling from a legit number and as their legit self. That's good. Maybe they're just a team. All right. I mean, the numbers are checking out as real numbers. They're not VoIPing so far. So it is a weird thing to happen 3 times in a row. I guess we'll start by asking Evan what's going on there. If they got a little team sport going on over here. All right. Well, we'll bring him on. Evan in Illinois. Evan, you are on the line with Jimmy and Jovan. Evan, how are you?
Hello. First off, real quick, I just want to ask, why is it weird that there are independents that call in and just because they voted for Trump, they don't really wish to be classified as MAGA?
Well, specifically because you, for example, said you are that MAGA can debate and that you are calling on behalf of MAGA.
Well,
so
yes.
So you would qualify as MAGA.
Absurd.
Are you not
Sure.
MAGA?
In this essence, yes, I did vote for Trump. So if you wanted to classify me as MAGA, or like my understanding of MAGA is totally different from whatever Donald Trump has aspired to it. It's really just about the United States and America.
I'm fine with whichever definition of MAGA you want. If you consider yourself a part of the MAGA movement, whether it's Trump at the top or Tucker Carlson is who I think it's going to be next. I think he's running for president and will probably take it over in 2028. Then it's up to you.
Strongly disagree with your assessment of Tucker Carlson, especially because you can find a bunch of crazies anywhere. I mean, if you want to raise Tucker Carlson, I'll raise you Hassan Piker.
I don't consider Hassan Piker crazy, nor do I think it's impossible that Hassan Piker will run for public office. My assertion isn't that Tucker Carlson is crazy or smart. My assertion, hang on, Evan. My assertion isn't that he's crazy. I'm not giving you my ideological position. Tucker Carlson is making moves recently that are indicative of a person who is planning to run for president. He's doing a shit ton of these interviews and these collaborations with people. Sorry, what?
So you're just predicting the future?
Yeah, I'm giving. Yes, I do that all the time. I'm saying that I think he's running in 2028. I'm not predicting it as a fact. My opinion is the man is doing things. Evan, is that not a thing you think is okay for people to do, to read patterns and go, if this is consistent with what other people who are running for president do, I think he is following that same pattern? That's just not it's a novel concept in your world?
No, I mean, I find the pattern in which, however, you obtained that opinion to be absurd.
Okay, I don't care. That's fine. Do you think Gavin Newsom is going to run for president?
Yeah.
So are you just predicting the future?
No, he stated such.
No, he hasn't declared his candidacy yet. He still says he's assessing. Exactly. Okay. Right. You're saying there are things that make it obvious to you. And I agree, there are things that make it obvious to me that Gavin Newsom is running for president without me saying I have a crystal ball or two of them in my pants.
One of these two individuals is actively in politics and is a failed politician. So I would prefer if he does run for the Democratic caucus.
Tucker Carlson's a failed politician?
Gavin Newsom is.
Gavin Newsom's still the governor. What is failed?
How is he a failed? Like, what are you talking about? He has
successfully gotten the offices he ran for.
He's done so much work. He's done so much great work for California over the past 8 years.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah, in what regards would you say he's done bad?
What benefits has he brought this great state of California?
Wait. Evan, you've made the claim that he's failed California. So tell us how. Give us the exact, give us the parameters. Give us how he's failed California.
Fraud.
Fraud? Just the word fraud?
That didn't answer. That was
okay.
not.
I mean,
here, hold on. Evan, I can also say nonsense words. Wait, ready? Hold on. Evan, I'm going to say nonsense words too. Blueberries. Tingle butts.
So how about the train?
Starbaloos.
$22 billion or whatever it was for the train, and then you also have all of the you are a sanctuary state.
Are you going to not be?
You're spending billions and
billions. Are you going to still just be vague? Why are we being vague?
Illegal immigrants.
Hey, Evan. All right. Since Evan doesn't want to let other people talk, he wants to gish gallop. Evan, that beep is your mute. Because you have to stop between making a point, otherwise you're gish galloping. You're using the word you. Neither Jovan nor I support Gavin Newsom for president. Neither Jovan nor I live in California. Neither Jovan nor I will cast a vote for Gavin Newsom in the primary elections. The only chance that we are going to be voting for Gavin Newsom is truly if it is between Gavin Newsom and a MAGA candidate. And those are our only two realistic choices. So also, you need to do some aligning of yourself. And then if you're going to ask a question like, what has he done for California? You better be able to answer that yourself. So for example, can you name, just to find out how familiar you are, Evan, for a second, pretend you are a Democrat who wants to celebrate something Gavin Newsom has done for California. Can you name one of the accomplishments, not that you agree with, but one of the accomplishments that they would claim Gavin Newsom has successfully done for California? Because I could easily do this for Donald Trump or anybody else. I could pretend to be MAGA and I could, easy. So you are acting like you know. Evan, would you please name that, that's your unmute, name one thing Gavin Newsom and his allies would cite as an accomplishment.
I actually can't answer that because there isn't anything, and I find
it because you don't know. No. Excuse me. And I'm muting you again because you just lied. Because there isn't anything. I didn't ask you to give an accomplishment that you agree with as an accomplishment. I asked you to give an accomplishment they would list, even if you think they're lying. What would be one of their top accomplishments that they would say we absolutely pulled off? That was your question, Evan. Can you name one?
Probably something along the lines of immigration or the environment.
Great. So you've just named two categories. You literally cannot name a single accomplishment that Democrats would claim that they have accomplished in California while saying they haven't accomplished any. So you are one of these people who thinks you called in with the quote, excuse me, I'm not done talking. You called in with the claim MAGA can debate. The people who can debate are the people who can represent their opponent's side just as well as their own.
You're fucking communist, you cunt. It's
who
obvious.
Gives a shit?
Okay.
Oh no.
Stated,
oh no. I'm communist. Oh no.
Pretentious fucking faggot.
Hey Evan. Hey Evan. You've just melted down.
You like being a gay faggot?
Yes, I do. I fucking love it. I fucking love it, Evan.
Exactly.
I love
you like
that
being
I am
open. Fag
and so now you're just trying to say slurs. You're not trying to have a conversation. Yep. You are hormonal right now, Evan. And you are proof of what we're saying. You guys can't debate. Evan, you called in saying MAGA can debate, and you're the MAGA who can debater. You are resorting to slurs, and you are melting down. Look at how emotional you are right now. I literally heard in your voice, you're calling me, I am a queer man, by the way. I don't give a shit that you're calling me that. You think a fucking stranger on the internet hits harder than like my friends growing up? Like legitimately, Evan, I give a fuck what words you call me. You're calling in saying you can debate. You are melting down and you are almost crying. You're calling me a queer man, the F slur, but literally for the masculine straight man you are, you almost cried like a little girl just now, Evan. So do you want to actually take a crack at proving you can debate? That's true. Do you want to prove you actually can debate, or are you just sticking to the slurs? Let's see which ones. Let's see how skilled you are. Is MAGA exactly who we say they are? Oh no, little bitch. Oh no. So you can't debate, right? Evan, you can only melt down and be a hormonal, whiny little child?
Am I still muted?
No, I'm listening to you right now. You just call me a bitch because you can't debate. Can you debate or not?
I can, but I'm listening. So
Then
I have
why?
a question
Then why
for
are you
Do
resorting
know
to
why
crying?
I called you the F
Why are
word?
you resorting to crying and yelling out slurs? You said you can debate, but you were having a
You
hormonal
suck
meltdown.
so much cock in your life. You sound like a squirrely
So Evan,
little
you can't.
bitch.
So Evan,
You're
you
both
literally
squirrely
can't.
squirt-
Hey,
you're
Evan,
both-
just so you know, Evan, now I've muted you again. I fucked your dad, Evan. So as you start talking shit about all the sex I've had with men, one of them was your father. And I just want you to know, your mother didn't give birth to you. Your dad did. I put a baby in his butt. You're mine and your father's butt, baby. You hormonal, crying, whiny little bitch from my own dick. Your arm is the tail of my sperm. That's why it jiggles around like that. You are my butt, baby, Evan. Shut the fuck up. Is this what we're resorting to? Is this where we're at?
Apparently.
Is this where we're at, Evan? I fucked your dad, Evan. You cool with
Your
that?
life is useless.
Uh-huh.
All
I
the
fucked your
sperm
dad,
you've ever
though.
produced is useless.
It worked in your dad's butt.
It did not. You've never touched
It
my
did.
father. You
I fucked your
impotent
father.
shithead.
I fucked your dad.
You're a
I fucked your
fucking
dad a ton.
retard. Honestly,
Every time
you're
you've seen
retarded.
his beard all crusted
think
up,
you're
that's my
retarded.
cum crusted up in his beard. Have a lovely day, Evan. You suck at
Jesus.
debating. You hormonal, whiny bitch.
I just work here, guys.
What, are you trying to get away from that? You trying to get away from, you don't like, are you trying to tone police my response to queer slurs?
No, I'm just bored. Evan bored me. What do you want me to do?
Honest to goodness, I was waiting for it. I thought he was going to get to your slurs. You know what I mean? Evan's like,
You were
I'm
waiting,
a total.
you were waiting and hoping, fingers crossed. Like, I hope he throws
I'm gonna
that
say
N word
fingers
too.
crossed, because there's always the chance that, you know, YouTube is like, well, we can't have that stream up. But I would say, like,
Oh
let's
yeah, that's
find
the
out.
reason why. That's the reason why it would be bad if Evan called me the N word. Is because
Listen,
YouTube would take us down.
One,
You
I
guys
know
heard
that
it here first. You heard
did.
it from Jimmy. I'm not gonna let him run away from that one.
Jovan, I know it wouldn't hurt you.
No.
I know it wouldn't hurt you, and I like knowing where my racists are. I'm not a fan of the whole, like, make them hide and build their communities behind. I want my queer phobes to call me a faggot because I'm a queer, therefore I am a faggot. And I want my racists to just say, I don't want them to be like, no, I'm not racist, but we got to talk about the 50% 13 number. I'm a race realist.
I don't need to be called an N-word today, but that's fine for you.
I'm saying I need it. I'm just saying I'd rather do that
Jimmy said, oh, I just really wish he had called Jovan the N-word today.
Kinda. I was waiting for it.
Day.
I said I was waiting for it, not wishing for it. I was surprised it didn't come because, you know, he's
wishing
gonna be
he was wishing.
You know, he's going to be a
dreaming.
racist too.
There was a star up there, and Jimmy looked at it and said,
"Excuse me,
are you there, God?
I'm also waiting I'm also waiting for a revolution. I wouldn't say I want it. Not like a certain type of. There's a certain type of revolution I do want.
Jimmy doesn't even want a revolution, guys. You heard it here first. Fake socialist.
I don't want a violent revolution, but I am waiting for it.
I'm waiting for Chad to now get mad on my behalf.
By the way, every donation in Jovan's stream is you. Never mind.
Every donation in my stream,
every
donation in my stream, Jimmy was going to say that it's worth 3/4 of his donations.
No, I was going to say every donation in your stream is you guys calling me the F slur. Also, if you donate,
oh, true, donate as much as you can, guys.
On that each. See, he wants me to get the F slur as much as you can, guys. That's what it's like.
You wanted me to get the N word.
I didn't want it. I was waiting for it.
I feel like.
By the way, you were waiting for me to get it. You knew it was coming. I
actually did not expect him to slur out that fast.
Really?
No.
I had that shit. Oh,
did I say 3/4? And I should have said 3/5. Damn.
3/5.
I couldn't even handle my own reverse racism.
Our queers got 3/4. Well, I don't know. Who do you think they would have? They would have just killed queers back then. They wouldn't have given queers a 3/5 compromise. They just killed them. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Who we got?
Who do you want?
It's all nonsense people. Not 7.
8 is hilarious.
Let's do 8. Yeah.
8's funny.
I'm down with 8. All
right. The individual is calling in with the name Unlimited.
I'm sure he's going to be very
unlimited.
limited.
Yeah, you are unlimited. What?
Energy. What we need in the world.
You sound tired though.
Yeah, I'm tired. Tired of all the bullshit.
So you don't have unlimited energy then?
You can have unlimited energy and be tired.
No, you can't.
That's not how that works.
No, you can't. I have unlimited energy and my batteries are low. What? What are you talking about?
Literally not how that works.
Then you recharge them. This is how I recharge. So let's recharge.
You go ahead and get recharged. Okay, unlimited. Calling in at 40 years old. You say you're an independent. Who did you vote for in the last 3 elections?
Nobody.
So you haven't voted. So you're not even politically.
I'm sick of having to vote for the lesser of two evils.
When's the last time you did that?
Try to explain to me when the country goes left and nothing's getting better.
Country's never gone left.
Wrong. When things are going wrong in this country.
When's the last time the country went left?
Wrong. What I mean by left is wrong.
I'm sorry, the word wrong could not be the answer to a question. When was the last time the country went left? FDR? Maybe a little?
You call that World War II's left? Every war we've ever been in, we went left on. Like,
I don't know if you know what the word left is.
The war where we dropped nukes, that was definitely the most left we've ever been.
Yeah, humanist too, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, we killed.
I'm a nuclear humanist.
Over there. What? You're a what humanist?
A nuclear humanist.
What is that supposed to mean?
Indeed. All right. So when was the last time this country went left? Not since World War II. That's cool. In the notes you wrote, fuck Obama or fuck MAGA, fuck woke, y'all lost. But you said you didn't vote. So you do agree that even if we quote unquote lost, you didn't participate in defeating us. You just watched from the audience.
I didn't say you lost. I don't know where
that's what you told the screener.
I don't care who won.
Yeah, you told the screener, fuck MAGA, fuck woke, y'all lost. You agree with a lot of the Democrat side, leftists as well. Have you said anything about Obama? That's what you told the screener.
You're lost, is what I said. Not y'all.
Oh.
You're.
Oh.
He meant y'all lost isn't like y'all.
Anybody
y'all
that has voted over the past 30 years is completely lost. And I'm sick of you trying to tell me.
All right, here let's just do a unlimited. Let's just do let's say unlimited. Let's say you have the keys to the country, okay? We're putting you in charge, unlimited. Unlimited is in charge. What do you change within the next 5 years specifically?
Okay,
you're in charge.
I'm starting in the federal prisons. If I'm president, I'm starting in the federal prisons. I'm gonna have the top office is gonna be the White House. Is where I'm staying for the worst federal prison in America. I'm gonna start by cleaning that up. From the behind.
Sorry, I'm just seeing if I smell pennies.
Prisons are designed.
Hold on, I'm going somewhere with this.
Prisons are designed to destroy and break people down. They're not made to rehabilitate. Now, if you kill somebody, there's a gray area to killing. You don't get out of jail. If you touch little children, there's no gray area to that. You touch a child, you go to jail forever.
All right, how are you fixing? What are you doing with healthcare?
Healthcare, I'd start with figuring out why prescriptions cost so much, while the big pharma is making so much money.
Are you making healthcare free for everybody?
Billionaires in there. Why it costs?
Are you gonna make healthcare free for everybody, unlimited?
No, it's not free, but I'm gonna make it so. I went to the emergency room a year ago, hurt my back at work. Went to the emergency room for 45 minutes, got a prescription for Vicodins, some pain pills, and that's it. And they charged me $1,200 for that. Nobody pays $1,200 for going to the emergency room for 45 minutes. Yeah. That's insane.
Unlimited, okay? I don't think you know who me and Jimmy are, do you?
Or what the left is. I have a different question, actually, a different hypothetical. Let's say instead of president of the country, you were president of a channel where you took in calls, and you got a call from a person who showed pretty early that they might not be smart enough to have the conversation, and you'd kind of look like a dick to argue with them. What would you do if you were president of that channel?
Well, you trying to call me stupid? I'm nervous. Okay, I'm calling in, and that's what's going on right now. I'm trying to explain what I would do as president.
Yeah.
I don't think you know. I don't think you know who me and Jimmy are, and I don't think you know what
our. Have you been to jail in this country or not? Have you ever been to jail in this country?
I have walked inside of jail in this country. Yes.
Yes. Well, I have. Okay.
Okay.
And I know what it's like. I've seen what happens when you go in that jail. Okay.
How'd you get in jail?
And they try to break people down. No. They're trying to break people down when they catch you with a little kid, a young kid steals a car or something because he's fucking stupid.
What is happening?
Does something stupid, gets in a fight.
What did you go to jail for?
You go in jail. That jail is designed while you're in there. It's cold in there. You're in there
I agree that the jail system is stupid and needs reformed. I agree that the jail system is stupid and needs reform. That's why I'm a leftist, which you said was the problem. It's even why I'm woke, which you said was what the problem is. So now I'm going to ask you,
what are you going to do to change the prison?
No. Hey, this isn't a thing where I ask you questions and you ignore them and then you demand I answer a question instead. I'll answer your questions after you answer mine. What did you do to get into jail?
What question? I spray painted on the wall.
And you went to jail for how long for that?
The day that we bombed Iran the first time. Because I'm sick of hearing about these wars. I'm sick of seeing young kids going over there and die. We have no idea what they're going over there to die for.
Hey guys, hit this button and get us to $15,000 for RFR. There's a button that looks like this in your live chat. Send $1, $5. You'll see the thing down at the bottom. We're at 13,487. Thanks to a huge donation on Jovan's side. Hit that button and go ahead and flood right now with $1, $5. Let's see if we can't get the $1,513 to get that over 15,000. You are describing Unlimited literally problems that actual leftists are trying to address and saying fuck leftists and fuck woke.
Yeah, you've been trying to do it for 40 years.
You know why we can't? Hey, Unlimited. You know why we?
The same way the Republicans have.
This isn't a thing where we get to talk for 10 seconds for every 3 minutes you talk. So that beep was your mute. Yes, we're trying. Do you know what our biggest problem is? We can't get fuckers like you who recognize the same fucking problems we recognize to do shit about it. All you are doing is bitching. Literally, you've said you don't vote. You don't participate. So you're right. For 40 years of your life, we've been trying to do it, and you haven't fucking helped. It is people like you and your attitude that can just sit by. First of all, I'm extremely... So the question you didn't answer, and I'm going to ask it to you again now, is how long were you in jail for putting spray paint on a wall?
For 2 days and 2 nights.
So you think that I should know, I should accept, because you quoted it as like why you're the source, that you understand everything wrong about the jail and prison system because you went there for 2 days and 2 nights and I haven't gone. Yeah, man. Yes. You're the guy. Yes. You're the guy who gets it. 2 days and 2 nights.
I have more experience on it than you, do I not?
I don't care.
Do you want to hear my story of what happened when I was in jail? Can I tell my story of what happened?
What is happening?
I actually don't.
Exactly.
I actually don't. I don't care.
To the real source of the problem.
Yeah,
you just want to keep this narrative going.
I do want to get to the... Hey, Unlimited, what do you do about it? What are you doing about it? What are you doing to try and fight for prison reform in this country? Because we know it's not voting. What are you doing?
What I would do is...
No. That's a mute again. Not what would you do. What have you been doing? What are you doing? Not what would you do. What are you? What have you doing? One green below the chat, the second white one next to the text window here where the send button is, or is it just me seeing? I think if the button looks like that, probably either of them are fine. There's also a donate button next to where you can see the goal by the chat. Guys, let's go ahead and flood that. Literally $1, $3, $5. Let's hit $15,000 quickly. Let's do it. We've already gotten up to 13.5. So right now we need 1,497. Unlimited, bringing you back on. Your question is, and only is, Luthien, if you can go through and remove the calls of the people who have ran away because they are scared from our queue system, if you'll keep on top of that and just match them up and make sure that we don't have repeats in there. Unlimited. Your question is, and only is, what have you been doing to fight for the prison reform that you are saying you recognize is a real problem? Not what would you do, what are you doing? What have you done?
Trying to talk to people. And
what are you trying to talk them into doing? Okay, you talk to them and you tell them this is a problem. What are you telling to them they should do to go solve the problem?
We need to get the people behind the scenes in the jails We need to know who they are. We need to know where the funding is. We need to know the amount of guards.
You aren't answering my question, Unlimited. Unlimited, you're not answering my question.
I have done nothing. Nothing. What do you mean?
What
do you think?
are you
I'm
encouraging?
talking, like I said, I did answer your question.
No,
I answered
you didn't.
your question.
What?
I said I'm calling
no,
in right now to try to talk to people so they can hear what I'm saying.
Nobody disagrees that the prison system, that beep was you being muted again, needs reformed. We are leftists. We are the loudest voices on that. We would abolish most of the prison system, if not all of it. So you're not talking to people who don't recognize and need to hear more about your 2 days in jail. Are you going to ever stop being bored, by the way, Jovan?
Of this one? No. What do you want me to do? He's literally up here going.
Whenever you get bored and you stop engaging, the comments are always, and Jimmy doesn't let Jovan talk, which is fine. I like when you do it with Forrest because now they attack you for not letting Forrest talk.
Yeah,
it's nice to see happen again.
It's what am I supposed to say? This kid is up here yelling about stuff that both of us disagree with, yelling that we don't talk about these stuff. Like, what are we?
We talk about it almost so frequently. We're talking about the way the prison system and the police system is fucking bullshit, and we actually come with solutions and encourage people to do things. So Unlimited, I'm going to unmute you. What solution would you like people who agree with you to pursue? Because we don't need to hear it's a problem. We already know, despite not taking 2 days and 2 nights in the jail ourselves, we already know it's a problem. What would you like?
But he told us, Jimmy, we should be talking to people.
Right, talking. And like, what should we be talking?
Like, that's not what we do on a daily basis.
We talk to them, and they now recognize it's a problem. What should we do next? The talking is done. We need actions. What action do we need?
Better funding. More guards.
How do they get better funding?
People behind the scenes.
How do they get better funding?
With a better president that actually pays attention.
How do you get a better president?
We vote for somebody that isn't red or blue.
But you don't vote.
Yeah, because there's nobody to
Jill
vote
Stein,
for.
Everybody.
It's a lesser of two evils. What are you saying?
Correct.
So I have Donald Trump.
So why did you vote for the one that's worse for criminals? Why did you vote for the one person who was by not voting? Yes, you did. By not voting, you supported whoever won. You participated in the victory of whoever won. So not voting is a vote.
Unlimited.
I'll vote
what do you
myself.
think? Unlimited. Unlimited.
I'll vote myself for president.
Okay.
That's also voting for Trump.
What do you think of Zoran Mamdani?
Mamdani, from what I've heard, he's doing okay. I mean,
he's a leftist, right? I thought you were. Like,
he's a woke leftist.
I'll say I like some of the things I've heard, but at the same time, there's everybody just says things. They don't do anything. When I see actual changes, what I'd like to see is
in his first week in office, he got wait. In his first week in office, Unlimited. In his first week in office, he got universal child care for 2-year-olds in New York City. This is his first. He got it for 2 years of funding in his first year.
Amazing. Yes.
So, but you wouldn't have voted for him. Like if you lived in New York, you wouldn't have voted for him though, because he was running as a Democrat.
Voting is literally the least you can do and the least you should do, but it's still on the should do list. I don't even give people who are activists and do great activism that's more than voting, but skip voting. I still shame them. You have to, it is the least you can do and the least you should do. And so Unlimited, I'm sorry. I don't care about a lecture from you about what we're not doing. When we actually are a communication. Why are you interrupting? Why are you interrupting me? Was I in the middle of a sentence?
Have you ever heard of Jesse Ventura? Do you know who Jesse?
Your next question is going to be, why did you interrupt me? I was in the middle of making a point and you decided your question was more important. You are our guest. You are in our home. So I need to know why it is you interrupted me. That is the question you need to answer.
I'm more interested in why Jesse Ventura.
Why did you interrupt me?
Make your point. I apologize for interrupting. Make your point.
Why'd you do it?
I apologize. I don't know why.
Is it because you don't actually care what we have to say and you're only here to say your shit and not listen?
No, I'll listen. I just said, go ahead, prove your point again. I apologize for interrupting.
Prove my point again. No, you don't. Because you're definitely going to do it again. Jovan
Personally,
cares. I was going to hang up. Jovan wants to know what you want to say about Jesse Ventura.
I would love to know why he brought up Jesse Ventura.
I used to literally be a libertarian. Of course I know who the fuck Jesse Ventura is. And Jesse Ventura also doesn't have a plan for the future of robotics and AI.
Well,
but he does talk like there's peanut butter in his mouth.
Yeah, well, he has things to say about war, and you wouldn't send us to war.
Why didn't you vote for him?
He hasn't even been in office since 2003.
Yeah, I was
why are we
out of high school around that time.
I just don't understand why we're talking about it. He hasn't been in office since 2003.
Because he's been coming up on... I will this time, if I have to.
Dude, it's been 23 years.
Did you vote for the people he endorsed?
I haven't paid attention to see who he endorsed enough.
Then I don't care. You don't participate.
23
that is
years,
participating,
bro.
not voting. You said not voting is a vote, right? So I am participating.
Right, you're right. You're right. Not voting is a vote, and so by not participating, you are participating in the fascist takeover of America.
No.
Yes.
Not at all. I agree with you. It is a fascist takeover of America, but you're not.
And you are supporting it.
Here's my point. Here's my point. What I want to get to, if I can
agree with you that America's being taken over by fascists. Hey, I didn't do anything to try to keep them out of office, but
Unlimited. Did you vote for Kamala Harris in 2024?
Look. Donald Trump and Barack Obama are on the new Epstein Island right now. This is my metaphor for it, laughing at us as we speak.
That's hilarious.
They're all in on it together.
Hey, Unlimited.
They're in on it together.
Did you vote for Kamala Harris in 2024?
They're friends.
Hey, Unlimited.
This dude has psychosis.
Did you vote for Kamala Harris in 2024?
No, she's with
Why was that a better move? Why was that?
They're all satanic.
So Jesse Ventura. So Jesse Ventura is a part of that too.
It's actually gotten to the point where now I'm worried about
this. Jesse Ventura endorsed publicly Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
Okay, well then I disagree with Jesse Ventura on that one.
Oh, okay.
So I won't endorse any of these people. Then
Jesse Ventura can't figure out where the demon cabal is.
He might be the next step to fooling.
Yeah.
To making.
Hey, Unlimited. I think you're in a demon cabal.
About me, I'd like to have somebody that cares about me in this country.
Hey, I think you're in a demon. Unlimited. I think you're in a demon cabal and that you're on the new Epstein Island. I think that's where you called from.
You really think so? That's what you think? Yeah. Okay. Why would I bring that up? I would say something like that if I'm
to throw us off. Just to throw us off.
Yeah. To throw you off. Right.
Throw us off your trail.
As a regular American person who wants to see pedophiles
I'm actually really worried this kid is in psychosis.
Do you know when this war started?
He's not 40. This person is not 40.
Yeah. This is a child. Hey, Eric Trump Jr., please stop calling our show. What kind of nickname is Unlimited anyway? Eric Trump Jr. Just Eric Trump. He's not a junior. Eric Trump. Come on, man. That's kind of who he sounds like. I'm done. Clearing the banner. And now we move on. Guys, where are we at? We're at 13,615. Somebody please donate. You could to Recovering from Religion. It goes 100% to them. We are not taking a cut. If you hit the little heart icon, I even drew it for you. It looks like this. And you donate now to Recovering from Religion. 100% of it goes to them. They run that chat group. They run these support groups. It is huge. It is something we all could have used when we deconstructed. Help other people. The thing is it can be easy to be like, why should I help others with help I didn't get? Because it pays you back. The more these resources comes and helps people, the more quickly they are ready to help somebody else too. Legitimately,
also,
this resource leads to more people deconstructing.
Didn't y'all watch the Haley Joel Osment movie, Pay It Forward?
Yeah.
That should,
just do it because it's decent to do. Guys, hit that button and let's go ahead and knock that thing over the $15,000 mark. We want to see that happen right now. We're at $1,300. We are $1,385 away. Spam $5, spam $10. If you got 100, you got 85. Let's just get it done. Let's get these numbers up there because we need to raise $100,000 by Saturday.
Sorry, I'm just still taken out about Jesse Ventura.
Billy Sipes coming in and making y'all's job easy. Threw in another $1,000. That'll take a moment to update on our Billy, deal there, but you'll all see that.
No, I don't want to ask that. But what do you do?
Yeah, man. Also,
I'm so
that.
interested. You don't have to. You can message me privately, and I will never tell anybody.
Billy,
I'm
are
just
you George
so
Soros?
interested in what
Will
you
just
do.
tell us if you're the George Soros they've always been telling us about. Is that you?
Billy is our George Soros. Deadass.
Billy, deadass. You are kicking ass. And the thing is, Billy, I now know enough about you to know that you're a class traitor, and I love that about you. Right? He can't be middle class. So you are actively supporting leftism, knowing that Billy, would mean equality.
Billy used to be conservative.
Right? Yeah, Billy, you are my favorite kind of class traitor. I hope to be. Unfortunately, I'm still middle class, guys. I can't be a class traitor yet. I literally can't betray my class yet. Guys, make me rich so I can betray my class. But anyway, he has made it easy for you because we are now only $306 away. So why don't we just get a bunch of you? If 51 of you do $6 right now, boom, we're at 15 grand. Go ahead, throw a $6 donation in. We've got some more coming in. We will check on that after this call. Billy, you a legend. Code Breaker earlier, holy crap. And everybody like Idle Bits, like Joshua, Flibberty Giblets, thank you so much. $69 is hilarious. Let's be so clear. Why is the donate button not on vertical? Donate, it's not?
It's got to be. This is the only stream.
That's going to drive me fucking crazy. Is that true?
Oh, it might be on vertical on like your phone.
Let me
see.
Please tell me there's a way. Oh my fucking God. Wait, how are you guys even figuring it out?
Yes, it is.
How do you get to it on phone?
You just have to minimize the thing. It's right there.
Minimize chat?
Yeah, just get rid of minimize chat and it's right there, guys.
That even didn't work for me. Okay, wait.
What?
Is it show description?
So look, if I click on the live stream, right?
Scroll away from it and then scroll back in. Okay. Yeah. Click on it.
I click on the live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I gotta re-click on the live stream. This is up like this.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh God, I can't figure out how to do the thing. How do I do the thing? So what I just did.
You doing it without showing me where your fingers are touching is fucking crazy.
Hold on, because I don't remember how my whole YouTube has changed now within like the second I opened that. Wait, let me just reopen YouTube. Hold on.
We have calls, guys. We have more conservatives ready to talk here in just a second.
I literally just did it.
Yeah, I saw the button. That was crazy. Was it description? No.
Wait, now I can't figure out how to do it. Wait.
Bro.
I just did it. Well, because it was that I could minimize. Like it was big. You know how usually there will be a full screen button and then a non-full screen button?
Yeah.
I had unfull screened it and then it was there.
Bruh. That's
weird
crazy.
Now.
Okay, wait. And now I'm on your stream. Is it easy to find on yours? Bruh.
How did I do that? Because I did it.
But it's on PC is the weird thing. And it won't just give me a freaking link that I can just give you all to click.
I did it again.
Okay,
I did it again. How did I do it? So I was here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then instead of clicking on the stream, I clicked and like held it down and it took me to it. Well, it took me to it in a different way.
Bruh.
How? What? And now it's not
I'm
doing it again.
remembering that something like this happened during the SSA one. Does anybody in chat have instructions on how to fucking do this shit? How do you minimize chat in mobile on vertical? There's 3 dots in the top right, and you can just actually hide. You can just turn off live chat. Guys, will you double click the like button real quick for us too? We are at 14,808, but how are you guys even finding it? Thank you so much, Michael Clay. How are you guys even finding it with it fucking us so hard right now?
I'm telling you, it's like you have to do it in a specific way because what has to happen is you have to watch the stream from the channel without watching the stream from the shorts feed.
Okay, what if we open it from Chrome browser?
Ew.
I'm just looking for a way that people can, if they are motivated to try and get this done right now. Okay, if you open it from a browser, You can see it down there at the bottom. And I think if you just hit more, maybe, let me double check. Okay. And right there, there is a donate button. Can this donate button not be like, oh man, I wish it would just let me copy link with highlight. Would that work? If I just put this in, by the way, somebody left 8 voicemails directed at Promise this morning at 9 a.m. sounding drunk as a skunk.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. If you go to youtube.com and you find it, you can do it there. We didn't realize that was such a barrier. All of you are awesome who have figured out a way around it. The fact that it is so hard to do from mobile is so crazy. And I know I put in a ticket with YouTube about something similar back when we were doing this for SSA, and they still didn't do it. Thank you, Rob, again. Thank you, Prion. Both of you are awesome. We are at $14,915. Now it should be $19.20. It takes like 30 seconds for that to update. On phone vertical, click the little crown top left under channel logo. That will show leaderboard, and there will be an option to buy a super chat. But we don't want a super. Also, it's not giving me an option, but maybe that's because I own the channel. And we don't want super chat specifically. We want donations.
Play next in queue on mobile. That's the actual answer. Well, let me find out. That is the answer. Holy shit.
Okay, what?
Yeah, found it. Figured it out. Okay, when you're on the channel, when you're on Jimmy's channel, right?
Yes.
So if I'm here.
Yeah.
If you hold this down and you do, instead of just playing it, click the top one that says play next in queue.
Yeah.
And then it will put it down on the little screen.
Ooh.
Click that little box, and there it is. Then all you have to do is exit, and it's right there.
For me, it pulled up the live chat, like actually split again.
Yep.
Which I love. I love that version of it. Okay, guys, that's the way to do it. Go back to the channel. It'll open up the live chat in a split. Hold the thing, play next in queue. Unfortunately, if you have a robust queue, you're one of those 4 guys, I don't know what's going to happen to you. But
that was such nonsense.
That was crazy to get to. If anybody finds a faster way to get there, definitely let us know. We will come back to this here shortly. We are at $15,045. Thank you all so much for already getting us to 15. Now, I hope you understand that we have almost 2 hours of this left. We got to hit 20K, guys. Well, we have 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yeah.
We do.
Guys, we got to hit 20K. Like, you understand that, right? We got to hit 20K because here's the thing. Tomorrow, Forrest is going to do Skep Talk, and he thinks he's going to get the most amount. If Jovan and I can knock out him and Blitz in advance, and they can't break 40, we win. We're better than Forrest, and that's what's important.
You just made it so that we're not going to get any more donations the rest of the night.
You think they're going to go for a guy? Here's the thing. A lot of your fans don't like Forrest.
Someone said the thing that we have is a YouTube premium feature.
Ain't no way the Q thing is.
Now I feel classist.
Well, I agree. You do seem very classist right now.
Well, then shit. I don't know how to fix it then, pros.
Okay, open the video from your liked videos list. So, like this, go to your liked videos list on your app.
Oh my god.
Let me take a look.
Oh, someone said you're going to add it to watch later too.
Okay. If that works as well, I guess I had forgotten to like it.
I can't go back to regular YouTube chat. I'm sorry. I can't. I need YouTube Premium.
Guys, watch this. You go to your little thing in the bottom.
$100 dono.
Thank you very much, Anonymous. Go to this thing at the bottom. Click the liked videos. It's going to open up your recent liked. If you've hit like, click this one. And that does open you the way. You can, there is your from Jimmy, not Jovan, your non-classist way to get in there. Liked videos.
Also, to address you guys. No, my fans love Forrest. I'm saying people like Forrest more than they like me and Jimmy. So they'd rather Forrest win. That's what I'm saying.
I have seen. By the way, I'm not saying your fans like me. I know they don't. like I am positive they don't like me.
Some of my fans actually like you to an extent where it gets creepy.
Yeah, that's probably true. There is a contingent of all of the people here. Matt is second. The people who are diehard Matt fans, there are a few of them who, most people like Forrest. For the record, Forrest is the most popular here and the most popular in most of our hearts. He's so nice, he's so sweet, and he is built for content creation. The man doesn't sleep, and all he does is pump out information in a very pleasant way. I love that man. The other day, his wife referred to me as his other spouse, and I loved that. Legitimately. There are the two contingencies of people who don't like Forrest that are otherwise fans on the line seem to be your fans and Matt's fans. I don't have any fans to dislike him, so that's why I don't hit the leaderboard. All right, we're gonna move on.
Someone said Forrest more than Jimmy. Definitely, I've never heard Forrest wish for Jovan to get called the N-word.
Okay, well, you guys aren't in our private chats.
Yeah, you guys miss. I won't. Jimmy told me I can't share, and he's very adamant about not sharing DMs. But Jimmy calls me the N-word all the time in DMs.
Okay, first of all, we're talking about our things with Forrest. You want to tell everybody what happens when we play Call of Duty together?
What do you mean? I can say every slur. It's okay.
No, not him, not you. And not all of them. Your favorite one, you're not supposed to say.
All the slurs, actually.
Except for the one.
No, there's no slur that's off the table for me.
Cat ears do not count as being queer.
I don't know. YouTube chat would tell me otherwise.
The Supreme Court overturned that vote. It doesn't count. All right, let's kick on.
This is reminiscent of our very first stream together.
I can't remember things like past streams. Which call do you like the most?
Wait, just really quickly. The very first stream me and you ever did, we had like 3 calls, and then the rest of the time we were just making race jokes. For like the entire rest of the stream.
Do you know, that's so cringy though, because I feel like that means I was in my head going like, I know it's been a long time since I've had a black co-host, so I need to make sure everyone knows I'm not racist.
Oh no, you did that the wrong way.
Something like that.
No. It just ended up being basically like we were podcasting the entire time. We were just joking around because nobody called.
I was like, was I really defensive about being racist in that episode?
No, that'd been so fucking funny. Can we take 14? I feel like we should, because of what we're doing today. I'll even take it after one of the other ones.
Hey, Billy, actually, not even joking. Will you wait until Friday night for that one? Because that one may be funnier. Not the big one Saturday. Friday, we're doing Golden Mike. Can you do that one Friday evening? That would actually be excellent. If you're available when we do Golden Mike Friday night. By the way,
I'm gonna hit him in my Discord right now.
We're gonna do a vote. Golden Mike is usually myself, Forrest, and Matt, and I'm literally gonna put my own ego on the line and ask if people would rather see Jovan in the Golden Mike with Jimmy and Matt, or with Forrest and Matt. This time
Are you doing
around.
that vote? Are you doing that vote right now? Or are you doing that vote on Friday?
I gotta put it on the channel. I gotta put it on the line, so I'll do it. I'll make it while we're doing a call. Billy, if you don't mind, I don't know if you can hear us and if you've seen us right now. Lucian, if you'll take the call.
He said yes. He already answered me in Discord.
That would be awesome, Billy. Thank you. Okay. Do you want to pick of the peoples?
Yeah. Let's do. Oh my God! Why is it every call a both sides call today?
Someone
let's
said,
just go
was
down
that the night
list.
Jimmy couldn't pronounce Jovan's name? Jovan hasn't picked one pronunciation.
No, that's true. No. That's absolutely true. Yeah.
What did I say? Jovan? No, Jovan. I don't remember what I used to say.
You said Jovan.
Jovan.
That's the first. That's the first way you said it.
I've heard you. I remember because later you once said Jovan, and I was like, "What the fuck?" You've said Jovan before.
Not seriously.
I think you were thinking of the movie I Love You, Man. When he says Jovan. It's like, I don't know why I called you that.
I don't think I've ever watched I Love You, Man.
Oh, it's I think it's Paul Rudd and Jason Segel.
I know the movie.
It was pretty good. It was pretty funny. I don't know if it still is. It's probably very problematic, but that year I remember liking it.
But yeah, let's just, I guess, take 10 and go down the list.
Yeah, go for it. You pick up, I'll put up the banner.
All right.
Yeah.
Drew from Canada, from Canada, my home and native land. Drew, first of all, Drew, 33, independent. How are you? Hope you're well. Drew, have you heard that Canada song That's like, it goes like Canada, and then it is. I heard it at Disney. It is the craziest shit I've ever heard. So I just want to know if a Canadian knows that song.
No, I'm not too familiar with it. But is it the national anthem?
You're missing out.
You're talking about?
No, it's not. It was not the national anthem. It was some pop tune. Who knows? Well, I don't know what it's called, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Drew, you want to know why, if I'm reading this correctly, why the political parties can't find common ground. Is that correct?
Yeah, you guys, like, coming from Canada, you guys are rough with each other. It's tough to hear. And it's sad to see how you guys talk to each other, one another.
Could it possibly be that one side is loaded with fascists?
Oof, not even that. Drew is speaking, doesn't even know, and this is crazy to tell a person as a white American, the fucking privilege you are dripping with right now, since you actually have left political party representation in your country.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, what do you mean by fascist, though? Can you explain that term?
Yeah, do you want like a? I know he just glossed over that one. I can give you like the my definition of like how I define fascist per like Umberto Eco. I would just define it as an authoritarian ultranationalist movement centered on mythic national rebirth and the dismantling of liberal democratic norms and worker rights.
Okay. Can you guys agree that both parties are trying to make like America a better place to live in?
No, not even close.
Nor do I even agree that they ever were trying to do that for anybody but a specific class of people.
And what's your charity for again? It's for
recovering from religion. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a lot of people that are actually like suffering from this in the States?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like what are some symptoms or that people are having?
Symptoms?
Like what's,
symptoms? What do you mean symptoms? It is traumatic.
I've never even heard that recovering from religion. That's a little bit crazy, but
recovering from religion is the name. Recovering from religion is the name of the organization. But you're in Canada. It's not like you don't. Drew, are you Christian?
I'm not necessarily Christian. The way I see religion is that we all pray to God, just in different ways. Okay.
Cool.
So
that's not an important addition to the answer at all. Drew, some people are raised dogmatically and severely in their religions, like myself, being raised to be a very pious Mormon. Christian nationalism in America is rampant, so it's actually kind of the default. And for a lot of people, when they come out of religion, because everything is so pious and dogmatic, you have people who then treat you like shit. You basically lose not just your identity, but for example, in my case, lost my community, lost my family, lost elements of my career path. Literally, they shun you and treat you like shit because you don't believe as they do anymore. And so to have a support organization out there that helps to pick you up, help you make a plan, help you build a new community isn't just like a pleasant thing or a weird, like, I don't know, they're condescending fucking thing about what are your symptoms of. It's not as though you're not fucking aware of this, that people treat other people who leave their religion like shit and take their community and shun. I just don't buy the ambivalence here, Drew.
Well, listen, I haven't really seen it here. I guess there's a lot of different things that are happening in the States, and
no,
you know, when it
there's
comes
plenty
to
of Christian nationalism and dogmatic religion in Canada. There's my church, Mormonism, is in Canada.
Yeah, they come door to door and they try to preach their religion. And
so what do you think happens in Canada when one of those young boys who dedicated their life so much to their religion that they went for 2 years out to do that door knocking and tell everybody that they have the truth? What do you think happens to those young men when they realize that their religion isn't true, but their whole community, career, everything is tied into it? You think they don't need a little bit of help getting out of that? Well, you think Canada, everybody's just cool?
I don't see them as bad people. You know, like religion is not bad.
Yes, it is.
I mean, a lot of people pray and worship and try to do good by their religion.
Yep, all bad.
Right?
Religion's bad, period.
That's all bad.
Like it. Yes, correct.
fair enough. It wasn't for you. Maybe you and your
No. It's not for anybody. Religion is bad for everybody.
No, I disagree with that, and
sure, you're wrong.
Like respectfully, I disagree with you.
I don't, and
respectfully, I think you're using a voice changer.
You.
Why would I use a voice changer to talk to two guys on the like?
I don't know, because when I pitch your voice up to semitones, it sounds normal. Versus right now, where it feels like there's a weird little mechanic
to it. But hold on, can you guys hear me better?
That
sounds more normal when I pitch you up like two semitones. Weird.
Well, I was on speaker for a little bit, so I took it off speaker. I don't know if you guys can hear me better now.
Drew, which religion is good for people?
I think all of them are good. All of them. We listen.
Why?
Like I said, I think people pray to God, and like we all pray to probably the same God in just different ways. Okay.
What if there isn't a God?
Good for people.
Is it good if that God doesn't exist?
What God do I pray to?
Well, does Santa exist?
No.
Okay.
And Santa was reserved for children.
There's no way that was your response to that, homie.
Everybody will tell their kids that Santa's real.
No, not everybody. I wouldn't tell my kids. And in fact, I discourage atheists. I in fact discourage people from telling their kids that Santa literally exists. You can play Santa as a game and establish that it is a fiction, but I actually think it is a bad thing to lie to children and then tell them these things that exist fundamentally can't exist. They're impossible to exist. So no, I don't agree with your assertions that anything about Santa is good. But by the way, you said, did Santa exist? We recognize Santa is a fiction and we reserve that for children. If an adult was still writing letters to Santa, and they didn't have a developmental disability, you would be like, what the fuck is up with this guy?
Okay, fair. And how about this one then? So you don't like to tell people that Santa, is a real, you like to be completely honest with the kids and whatever.
Yeah.
But how about a kid who is, let's say, white and wants to identify as a black? Are you going to let them identify as a black child?
No.
Even though
Has
they're
this
white?
just become Drew? Do you have a dartboard in front of you with just like dumb talking points, and you're just throwing those darts at the board like every 5 seconds?
Drew, I'm impressed that you decided to take a step away before you jump to trans, because this is the only thing you guys have. This is the only thing. It literally, guys, I don't care, Drew. I'm going to mute you for a moment. This is the thing that they have. They literally go, if you don't know the actual science behind trans, if you don't know why transgender identities are well supported by science, your instinct in our society, because of the history of caricaturizing these people, is that they're essentially a joke, they're icky, they're gross, you're not attracted to them, blah, 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 blah. Girls with penises, terrifying, blah, blah, blah. So they know that to a person who is either already politically opposed or just ignorant, they're going to get an instant win if they bring trans people up, because they don't have to worry that these people are going to actually go educate them on trans issues. Any person who ever brings up trans issues, which by the way was the step away we were from, literally, he was going to say, no, you can't. We were going to say, you cannot, because race is not a characteristic that you can identify as. That's not a character, an identity you can pick up. And he was going to go, then why do you tell little boys they could be little girls? That was going to be, there is no concession, modern day, quite like, I'm losing, so I'm going to bring up trans, because it won't matter whether I'm right or wrong. I know I will win the popular vote because people are popularly against the identities of trans people. Literally, people from now on, anytime you listen to a debate where trans issues isn't the topic of the debate, where nobody's talking about trans issues, and out of fucking nowhere, an issue you are actually talking about, like, does God exist? Is Christianity, is religion good for? If the person steers you to trans, they lost. Period.
I mean,
it is their ultimate loser pivot.
I think it's just the fact that most independents, let's just be real, he's not independent, but most conservatives just can't stop thinking about trans women.
Yeah.
They just can't. It is on their mind 24/7. They got some type of weird kink that I'll never be able to figure out, because I don't have the
well, for me, it doesn't have to be kink.
No, there's definitely a kink happening.
Literally, no. What I'm saying is because I'm not a fucking bigot and I don't have to suppress it. If I want to watch trans people fuck each other on the internet, there are places I can do so and support them and not feel bad about myself. Because guess what? Some of that shit's hot as fuck. But I don't have to be fucking weird and suppress it and hate them for it. Just like the way Drew 10 years ago, 15 years ago, would be hating on gay sex and his browser history back before you could have even wiped it. And it's been a little while. It's been a while that you could wipe it. What, like 20 years ago they invented wiping your history? And they made it easy, a lot easier, more recent than that with incognito and shit. Anyway, Drew, I don't care what points you want to make about trans or identifying as race. Defend that religion is good. The word trans does not have to come up in your defense of religion once. And if you can't do it without it, concede that you've lost.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Wow, you went in there, man. That was good.
Yeah, and you lost.
I didn't lose. I'm just trying to have a conversation. You guys, I don't want
You're trying to defend that religion is good for people, and you're invoking trans issues.
There's millions of people in this world who fall to religion, and it helps them.
Yep, and they're wrong to do so.
With their day-to-day lives, and
their lives are worse because they do so. Yeah, they are.
So what would you suggest? Just
secular humanism.
Sorry?
Secular humanism.
Okay. I mean, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I'm sorry that you think religion is good when all the religions in the world have only improved as they've adhered more to the same values that secular humanism advocates for. I fucking find so dumb. That's why I did it back to you. This, I'm sorry you feel that way. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry you're a bigot, Drew. Do you feel better because I said I'm sorry on your behalf? I'm sorry you're a racist, transphobic bigot.
You're just very angry. Like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh no, am I angry, Drew?
It's definitely a voice changer, by the way.
Oh no, Drew, am I angry? Why do you step down your voice? Is it because you're too feminine sounding without it?
No, because
I've got a feminine voice. Just take it.
I go from speaker to
no one believes
you. So that's why it's probably going up and down.
That doesn't change your voice to semitones, bro.
Yeah.
So what do you guys
She's
spend,
a lady.
15 grand on? The 15,000 that you guys got, what are you guys going to use it on to help these people? That's my question.
Oh, I don't run. By the way,
we're not the nonprofit. So.
It's $16,251. Hang on, Drew. I'm going to answer your question here in a moment, but I'm going to mute you. Guys, for the remainder of the call that Drew is on the line, if you send a donation of $5, that is specifically saying you are donating because of Drew. That Drew, until Drew hangs up, for the $5 that you send, you are sending $5 essentially on behalf of Drew. Now, Drew, your question is, what were we going to spend it on? We're not. I don't run the organization. The organization, RFR, is ran by Dr. Daryl Ray, and that money is spent on a lot of things. Community building services is a big part of it. Web resources is a part of it. The retreats that these people, that they invite the public to go on so they can do community events. And then a lot of it is also representation at different conventions and stuff, because it's extremely important, essentially marketing, that people know recovering from religion exists. Guys, please spam with donations, because all of your donations right now, he was complaining about 15,000. Let's get that up to 20,000 because he's here. Don't forget, if you're having a hard time finding it, like the video, then go back to your main app, go to the bottom and hit your profile photo and open from liked videos. If you reopen the stream from there, you'll have the little button that looks like a heart hands. And he's still on the line, just so you guys know. He hasn't let up yet. I'm still seeing him there. The number one thing that they need this money for is to make more people aware, to do awareness raising, because people don't know that this phone number exists, that these live chats exist, that these online communities exist, and they need to have it. This is a resource for people who are going through a traumatic thing to be able to go and have help and meet friends and make people and restore community that they lose. They also do excursions in the fall that you can go to. They have support groups. I'm literally looking at their website right now. They have support groups. You can find groups that are specific to if you are in a specific group of people. So they have a secular parenting. Literally one of the things people request a show on the most often is secular parenting. We don't have the good resources to do that. We don't have like a group of people who are also like psychological experts on the development of children. And they do. And they have a parental online support group, queer online support groups, chronic illness and disabilities online support groups, youth support groups, women's support groups, suicide loss survivors support groups. I didn't know they had that until this very moment. And now I kind of wish I did, because that would have been useful to me a couple of years ago. I don't know if it's new, a Spanish speaking support group and a men's online support group. All of those support groups are available and ran by it. They also need it to raise awareness to get more volunteers, and they are expanding into other countries. They actually just started Recovering from Religion Australia. So Drew, thank you so much for asking that question. We are now at $16,965. Guys, go ahead and spam with another 10, 20, 50, 100. Any donation you can do right now. Thank you to Billy, Fun, William, Kamiv, Lena, this person calling in, trying to bastardize trans issues and race issues to defend a proposition he can't, and now to shit on RFR. Why would you guys even need that? Let's show Drew how much we believe in that cause as opposed to his whiny bullshit. Thank you, Liz Chris, Dave, Vincent. Drew, what other questions can I answer to you about recovering from religion?
You mentioned a lot of good stuff there, but you forgot to mention that you guys are going to buy some more mouse ears for Giovanni, and then you're going to buy some more dildos for yourself. So
Drew, as I already mentioned to you,
I'd love to cut in real quick. It's crazy how much you got wrong in that.
Yeah.
One, my name is Jovan.
You guys are scammers.
Two, they're cat ears.
Yeah.
They're cat ears. And three, the money, because it's through YouTube's donation, never touches our hands.
Right.
It goes directly to the registered 501c nonprofit that we aren't a part of.
Right.
So, Drew, I know you tried it.
I'm not even on the board
now,
of RFR yet. I want to be one day.
Right now, all it sounds like, Drew, is that you can't handle your own emotions, so you've lost what little house training you had to try to insult us for raising money for charity. I get it, Drew. You sit at home and you sit on your hand praying to God it goes numb so you can get a slight sensation of someone touching your dick. But it's not gonna happen here. Neither Jimmy nor myself find you very alluring. So please, if you're going to talk, have some semblance of substance, okay, bud? Okay?
Yeah,
just a little bit of substance.
So everybody's aware, when you hit that heart icon, that is YouTube's giving program. We have literally zero connection. Not only, so if you sent a super chat of $10, YouTube would take, I think it's 35% of it, and they would pass along 65% of it. We would get $6.50 of that $10. If you send $10 to RFR Hitting the Heart, they send $10. They actually cut out all fees, even though it costs them money to now there's banking transaction fees and stuff. They technically are also giving money when a small amount, but an amount. All $10, if you send $10, goes in. And keep in mind, Drew is called in to say that religion is good and we need to find middle ground with these people. The religion is good guy first went to try and bastardize trans people and this idea of identifying as race. And now, just out of pocket, attacking the wrong kind of ears on Jovan and then making queer references to me. Guess what, buddy? It wasn't on Jovan's list. I don't do anal. So what would I have a use for a dildo for?
True,
so that's also a fourth thing. I'm a princess. I do, nothing goes in me, period. So anyway, Drew, you were saying we are scamming or grifting or whatever else when this is an actual established charity. You can do all the research to prove it. So now, would you like to come in and make more claims that will make you look equally uninformed and stupid? Drew, what else do you have for us? I'm hoping we can get all the way up to $20,000 just on your ignorance.
Yeah, how much of a cut am I getting?
None. Zero. If I could, I would take your money.
Clown.
I would literally steal your money if I could and give it to RFR.
Giovanni, why do you keep
his name isn't Giovanni.
Well, he looks like a Giovanni. But anyway,
what do Giovannis look like?
Me, first of all,
I do it. That's me, Jimmy.
Fucking 5-minute rant.
So first of all, I'm
You mean
Jimmy.
the one time I talked in like the last 10 minutes?
I'm the one who keeps muting you.
He's not paying attention.
Yeah, I'm the one who keeps muting you. My name is Jimmy. The black man is Jovan. I don't know who Giovanni is. And neither of us look like that. Neither of us look Italian. I'm as British and Irish as you can be, like more. Like your family has to incest to get me. And Jovan, I don't know how to say this. I don't think you look very Italian.
True.
Yeah. So Drew, the reason we keep muting you is you're more useful on mute as people donate in your name. Guys, let's hit, because we had that single $10,000 donation. Let's match the 10,000 as a community. Let's match and let's pass that 10,000 in the name of Drew. He's still on the line, so your donations are still in the name of Drew. He thinks he deserves a cut. Send as many dollars as you think he doesn't deserve a cut of. All right, Drew.
What's going on? How much did you guys make so far since I've been on here?
Why would we tell you that?
Yeah, I don't care. What are you going to take credit for it? You don't think people should get any money?
Okay, Jovan, you're mentioning like something about dick earlier. I mean, when was the last time? Like, can you see your penis? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Are you able to lift that?
Hey, I wanted to tell you about my penis, yes. Drew. You know who saw my penis? Your dad. And he gobbled it up. Num, num, num. He would say that to me. He'd go, num, num, num. I love this. Yum, yum, yum. Give your cum, cum, cum. Put it in my tum, tum, tum.
Not num,
Drew,
num, num.
Your dad said, num, num, num. Cum, cum, cum in my tum, tum, tum. Please, please, please. Won't you please? Please, please, please. Guys.
Also, it is so embarrassing to me how long he had to think about that comeback.
Yeah.
Like he's sitting there fuming, writing down like, dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
And this is the guy we're supposed to go like, listen, I'm a well-reasoned person and I'm telling you that religion is good for people. I just want to have a conversation about why it is good. But I've so far tried transphobia, homophobia. Now I'm going with fat shaming. And listen, I'm not wanting it, but I am once again waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it.
Huh?
We talked about this earlier. I don't want it, but I am waiting for it. Send $5 right now in a donation to RFR if you recognize that I banged Drew's dad. That come in his tum, tum, tum. How you doing, Drew?
Well, man, you're ridiculous. I just want your viewers to understand that they're
Drew, do you have a beard?
Retards.
Do you have a beard?
They're donating to retards who are saying...
That's cool. Drew, do you have a beard? Drew, do you have a beard?
Drew, you were just talking about my dick. What are you talking about?
Do you have a beard? Drew, I'll let you say whatever slurs you want after that. Do you have a beard?
No.
Okay. You haven't been able to meet one yet?
No.
It's because he's not 33. He's using a voice changer. I've already confirmed this.
I was using beard the other way. $5 if you agree.
Oh. Because he's secretly gay because he keeps talking about our dicks.
All right, Drew, go ahead and say all the slurs you wanted to say. Beep. That beep was you being unmuted. Go ahead.
That's how much I care.
Thank you, Drew. Thanks for calling in. All those slurs you just said. Guys, the joke is I never unmuted him. $5. We got a lot of people recognizing that I did, in fact, come, and it's tum, tum, tum. Num, num, num. Num, num, num. I gotta stop. This is like my go-to. Somebody gets queer phobic, I just go straight to I fucked your dad. So
I blew your dad.
Do
you think it's possible we actually get a debate today, or is it just gonna all be crash outs?
Here's what I'm gonna do, guys. We are currently at $17,361. I'm gonna put a timer on, and every time you can pick the call. Every time we go up by $100, every time that third number changes, so like right now it's 361, I will add a minute to how long until I speak next. But if we run out, I will interrupt anything else that's going on.
Chat. You guys know how much you don't like Jimmy talking.
$100 a minute, and I'm not talking for the rest of the show. So you got a minute to get started because I got to go pee. You go ahead and get started without me, and then $100 a minute, and I will shut up. This is like basically a soft version of Golden Mike that's happening Friday, but I really want to break this 20 grand before we. That would just be epic. If we hit 20 grand before we go, that'd be crazy. All right, I got to go pee.
Oh God. Who's a good call? They all look terrible. Let's start with Trinity. Trinity 25 from Trinity. What is MD? Is that Maryland?
It is Maryland. Oh my God. Hi, Jovan. I
Hello.
subscribed to your channel. I can't believe I'm talking to you.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Trinity from Maryland. Now, Trinity, you are going to tell us, or you're asking us why we think religion is not good?
Kind of. I feel if the statement is like religion has not been a good thing, it definitely has not been a good thing. But I think religion can be a good thing. So I guess I'm more calling to debate / talk about that.
Sure. I'll just let you know. Also, Luthien, I have no idea how to change the thing. So if you, I don't know if you can. Okay, sweet. Trinity, just to let you know, I believe that religion teaches people how to be subservient and submissive, and that like we would have much higher areas of liberation around the globe if religion as a tool wasn't used to essentially stop people from questioning authority.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's interesting. When I was I went to Catholic school, and one lesson my religion teacher gave me was that you should question God, and that God gave us free will in order to question whichever God anyone believes in. But I felt like religion was a good thing.
I'll let you know that is not what like the Bible tells us to do. The Bible tells us the exact opposite, which is to never question God.
I think that I myself have not read the Bible cover to cover, which I want to, because I want to know, of course, everything that the Bible is saying. But I don't think
the Bible does not teach us to question God. It actually says if you question God, that's bad. That's a sin. So I don't see how. I also just don't see how religions built upon a being that causes all of us to suffer are like can be good. Personally. Do I think some people can use religion to like make themselves feel better? Sure, but like a pint of ice cream could do that too.
I'm crying. It could. A pint of ice cream can definitely make someone feel better. I think that for a community, I think that religion, at least in my household, was about teaching certain morals, which you can learn in many different facets and actions. But I think when I think about religion, especially with other religions,
does religion teach morals you can't get from any other system?
No.
Yeah, so I don't see the purpose of it. I can get all those same things from. I can get all those same things from, from other systems of morality or from other like places. I don't need to get it from religion. Religion just comes with a lot of baggage.
Fair. I think that religion definitely can come with baggage. It absolutely has caused much conflict and death, and that's been unnecessary throughout history. I think that when you talk about religion and you address that you can have a society without religion, and knowing that it's more of a choice than a necessity, and when you understand that other people have different denominations of religions, that you can be Christian, Muslim, Jewish, and those people believe the same, their religion as much as you do. And that's always how I've kind of viewed it. So yes, I agree. You definitely don't need religion. I think some people, if you do, knowing that other people who have a different religion and that religion is just as valid to them as, for example, Christianity is to me.
And so it looks like we were not in disagreement. Religion is not inherently a good thing. Religion is used primarily as in my opinion, it's used primarily as a tool of suppression. It was used that way to, I mean, religion is at the core of why slavery happened. Religion was at the core of why like women's oppression happened. Religion seems to be at the core of most human rights violations throughout history.
I think that religion has been at the core of people misunderstanding a scripture that people weren't supposed to interpret anyway. It's a scripture from God that, like people go too far with it. So it's not even like I don't
think it's that people go too far with it. I mean, I think they just take the words on the page, right? Like the Bible straight up says you can own people. So people are just saying the Bible tells me I could do this, and so they did it.
I definitely got to read the Bible cover to cover.
Yeah, I would read Leviticus when you get a chance. It's pretty fucked up.
But I'm saying, so in my ignorance, then I'll say is the same thing said in like Judaism, since that's just the Old Testament. Is the same thing in said in Islam?
Yes. Leviticus exists in all three of those religions, yes.
Yeah. Honestly speechless. That really didn't call it to debate. It was more as like religion it's just bad. And man.
So yeah.
Guess I really can't say anything else, so I read the Bible cover to cover.
I mean, I would read it. You're gonna find out it's a pretty fucked up book.
Definitely sounds like a fucked up book. Okay. I mean, really not much I can say if I don't know if Leviticus says you can just own people.
Yep.
Quote.
And
Exodus says you can beat them. So.
I always think it's interesting, especially talking to a woman, Trinity, the sexual slavery in the Bible that is used to justify like American slavery and stuff is definitely there and it's significant. But that's like the stuff that people argue over, like, oh, is that what it meant? Was it indentured servitude? And they have their apologetics for. You know what good argument doesn't exist? What apologetics they haven't prepared for because they don't view you as equal is the defense against women slaves. Literally, the Bible lays out, Trinity, that you should be a slave to your husband. You should be a slave to your father. It sets up that you as a woman, regardless of race, are the property of your husband, and those property rights can be moved, or rather, you are the property of your father until your father elects to move his property rights to you, to your husband. That's what actually exists biblically. So as you look into the Leviticus stuff, I would look into Leviticus and Deuteronomy and all the things when people are talking about biblical marriage is a property transaction. Absolutely and completely. To the point, Trinity, that do you know that in Deuteronomy, when they talk about what happens to rapists, they only put a rapist to death and punish a rapist if the woman, the victim, was already supposed to be with a man, as in already promised, or married or engaged to be married. If you are not engaged and you are raped, the law is the man who raped you has to pay your father, basically purchase you from your father, and then you become his wife. So the woman gets no say in like, I don't want to be the wife of my rapist. The woman doesn't get a say at all. The father gets compensated for the time, and the woman gets married to her rapist. So I don't know for sure, legitimately, like the different things you guys were talking about. My problem with religion actually has nothing to do with what is or isn't in the Bible. If you're a Christian, Christianity specifically is untrue. And so that's what's harmful about that religion. But I believe that religions are universally bad for people because they say that there is essentially religion establishes faith as a reasonable medium to truth, and it's not. And so if you believe and accept that faith, that spiritual knowledge is a thing, that you can get knowledge by just feeling, you are essentially priming yourself to gullibility to be the victim of somebody who will exploit that shortcoming in your intellectual analysis. And so Christianity is easy to go for. Why that's bad for people. Religion broadly is bad for people because it is built on essentially a foundation that will make liars and scam artists' jobs so much easier.
Definitely think you make liars and scam artists' jobs much more easier if you're just going by a blanketed truth. To my understanding, I didn't think Christianity was not real because I thought that, at least to science, that there was an actual person named Jesus Christ. Whether he was able to perform these miracles if we describe them or not, that man did exist at some point in time in history.
Jesus,
correct?
not Jesus Christ. There
Jesus.
isn't, according to science. He is accepted to be a historical figure. They have not met the burden of proof that you would say science has confirmed his factual existence. He is accepted because of his popular literally just because it is popular to accept. The burden for historical figure is nowhere near the burden for scientific establishment. We don't have a single piece of anything ever confirmed to belong to him. We don't have his DNA. We don't have his blood. We don't even have a written word of a person who met him and wrote it down themselves. The Bible is all anonymous accounts or secondhand accounts that happened many decades later. So we don't even have a person who said, by the way, I met Jesus. Sweet dude, nice beard, makes good chairs or whatever he was doing as a carpenter. We don't have any of that. We don't have any of his chairs.
Interesting.
What is the best evidence you think exists of Jesus? Again, not Jesus Christ, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. The best evidence I have of Jesus' existence, which honestly, this is why I always, because I think people, is this, the theory of like the Bible just being a book. I'm like, yeah, it really could just have been a book. But anyway, I really would be the mass influence that there has been. Just at some point in time, there was someone named Jesus, and whether that person performed miracles, whether that person was the direct lineage son of God as we define it, with the Immaculate Conception, that enough for me that there was a time period before Christianity, boom, some guy named Jesus is born and crucified, and that inspires a whole another denomination of religion that's continued to this day. To me,
so
that
Trinity,
was the evidence.
Trinity, are you also a Muslim?
Sure. No.
How many Muslims are there?
Millions. Don't know the exact amount.
Oh, more than millions. Billions. Over
Yeah.
2 billion. It's roughly estimated to be 25% of the world.
Yeah.
There's 2.6 billion Christians. And yet Christianity is older. You would expect it to have way higher of an edge. Is something true just because it's popular to accept that it's true?
No.
So why would it being accepted by so many people, especially when you look at the history of Christianity, and that there were periods of time where accepting Christianity as true wasn't based on you were educated in Christianity, had access to the information. It was either pure tradition you didn't get to investigate or mandatory. So of course the tradition held on. You didn't have the option of traditions outside of your king or your government. You've been spoiled by being in a secular-ish nation, which is technically what America is supposed to be.
But didn't it come how can I explain it? In the area that Jesus was born, wasn't the prominent religion at that time Judaism? So I'm saying, yes. Are you saying Judaism didn't exist either because that was the popular denomination at the time until Christianity came?
I've never claimed any of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all exist. They're all false. They're all untrue. I'm not claiming Judaism didn't exist. I'm saying popular doesn't make right. It doesn't make wrong either. I'm not saying everything that's a popular belief is also wrong. I'm saying that shouldn't be the basis of evidence that you refer to, because how popular a belief is neither establishes that something is true or false. I hope Jovan's okay.
You said one more time?
I said I hope Jovan's okay. He's been gone a while.
Right. He's been gone for a while. No, I do understand that. Like I told Jovan, I hadn't read the Bible cover to cover. It was more of like a quote
it's okay.
unquote. Conversation once Drew, his ass, came up on this bitch. But
yeah, it's a terribly boring book, and you can get anything positive out of way better, more enjoyable books to read. Literally, do Lord of the Rings instead. It's superior in every way. Okay. If you're going to do fiction that's enjoyable. There's not even a begat section in Lord of the Rings.
How can I explain? My argument of being that religion wasn't a bad thing, at least in my life, even though hearing the evidence that you guys have given me. Because in my life, Christianity has, besides the global influence that it has had over our laws, which it shouldn't have because we are in a country that there should be freedom of religion.
So there's one way it was bad in your life.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely been ways that other people's interpretation of it has been bad. But again, as a Black woman, I personally don't see... I see what's in my household. In my household, Christianity has brought our family together or had certain morals or stories or whatever that has brought us together.
Trinity, you're describing bad again because Christianity is untrue. And if I'm correct that it's untrue, then you're saying you picked up lessons and unified over things that weren't true. That's not a positive. That's a negative. There are reasons to be good without the Bible. You should learn to quote unquote be good for good reasons. Not a guy told another guy who told another guy going back thousands of years, and trust me, bro, it came from God. You should go with good reasons. So what you're even describing, and the unfortunate thing, Trinity, is you actually won't know whether or not how bad it was until you leave it. Because most of us, before we leave it, will have a level of conflict of like, even if I do realize it's not true, because I'm starting to think it's not true. Mm-hmm. Aren't I still good for being here? Aren't I still a good person for if I just pretend it's true and just keep doing it? That's super common for people to believe. And then once you actually leave and deconstruct, you realize, holy shit, I did a lot of bad things to other people. I justified a lot of bad things, and I did hateful things. But because I felt like I was told that those hateful things I did were actually love.
So hang on, I'm going to interrupt you real quick just because you interrupted me, if that's okay. Because I wasn't done. Because I understand your whole point of like us bonding over things that aren't real. You should have other things that are teaching you to be good or whatever. I'm not saying someone who has different things is inherently bad either. If they have different experiences or stories or morals that are teaching you to be a good person, that's fine. I'm not even saying that those moments are only coming from the Bible. I am saying that they are... In our family, we teach empathy and sympathy. And I'm like, like I said, I haven't read the Bible cover to cover. That wasn't a big thing in my house. It was
you have a Bible with you?
I do have a Bible with me.
Do you mind opening to a verse?
I don't mind opening to a verse, but not in the middle of my sentence, if that's okay.
Well, your sentence is going for a while, and you've made multiple claims I want to respond to. And now you're saying that you've used the Bible to teach empathy. And I'd like to point out that no,
I didn't.
You've decided to teach empathy and you've cherry picked empathy. No, yes, you did. You did moments ago that you teach empathy in your house with the Bible.
No,
and I'm going to argue that actually
in our house,
I'm going to argue that
we don't necessarily use the Bible.
Okay.
Because I haven't read the Bible cover to cover. There's never been a moment in my life that my family in my house has picked up the Bible and said, read the scripture. That's what I'm saying.
Great.
I never said that.
If you are embracing the Bible and you tell your children that the Bible is true and they decide to pick it up, they're going to find a book that did not teach them empathy. Quite the opposite.
That's okay. And
then that's the problem. You're saying that it's been good.
Hang on.
And I'm saying it hasn't.
Well, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I'm not saying that is okay. I started my sentence by saying that, cut myself off, and said that, okay. I understand what you're saying, and I do think that teaching a blanketed version of read this book and say, yeah, I definitely think there are quotes, especially as you have described, saying that owning people. I could be raped. I could be sold to my rapist as long as he buys me from my father. None of that's great. And that's why there's so many different versions of the Bible that have been written by a bunch of assholes throughout history. That's why the different interpretations of the physical book is not what my family is going by.
By the way,
throughout history, white people have lied about the Bible to black people in general. So I personally don't think...
Which version of the Bible do you find more reliable?
Again, haven't read the Bible cover to cover.
But no, I didn't ask whether you read it. Which version of the Bible do you find more reliable?
Let's say... not the King James Version. I think... the version I have is one that I got from my Church of Zion. I don't necessarily know the version off the top of my head.
Okay, I was just going to be interested to see what their version of Psalms 137:9 is. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. It's actually advocating for basically, if somebody is a non-believer, you should kill their children by slamming their head onto rocks.
Which version is it? That's in every single version of the Bible?
Yeah, just with different words. So that's why I wanted to know your version.
My version, let's see.
You said it's the Church of Zion?
Can I ask a slightly different question? Can I ask you a slightly different question, Trinity? Yeah. Why do we contort to a religion taught to us by slave masters?
We contort to a religion taught to us by slave masters just because I believe there was some kind of true denomination, even if it was skewed by slave masters who skewed the wording. I just personally believe that something that has, I guess, traveled through generations and under different interpretation, because the way I have been taught the Bible was certain morals of respect thy neighbor. Like probably those, I don't know, lessons, wording, however you want to describe it. My main thing is treat others how you would want to be treated. And I say if my religion is trying to teach, at least how I have learned it, is just respecting others and their life. That's why I don't disrespect people of different religions. I think if it's taught under a different social understanding, that it's fine. But I don't disrespect people who don't have a religion, because same thing, that doesn't make you a good person.
No, but what I'm asking is, like, Black Americans, our history with Christianity is one of subservience. It's like fully subservient. Like, we weren't even allowed, slave masters didn't even allow us to worship outside of the worship they approved of. And if you were caught praying, they'd beat the shit out of you. It just feels like we've adopted a religion that wasn't ours to begin with. A religion that quite literally states it's okay to own people.
I guess in my understanding, that was how slave masters were teaching the religion. Well, I guess how you've explained it, the scripture itself has always said that it's okay to own people, which is why slave masters used it in their justification of owning people.
Literally always.
And again, to my understanding, there was just an earlier adoption of it that was teaching of religion in general, which is why earlier on in history, you mainly just have Judaism, which I know that you also have
Hinduism, into much older.
Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity is just everyone who I have met, and maybe this is even just a different generation of understanding religion or how we interpret religion, but every Jewish friend or Muslim friend that I have is just always, we just talk about our personal relationship with God and how we develop from it, and we just respect others because. But
the problem is then it's not about. So then my issue is you're not practicing Christianity, you're practicing your own thing. Like, God has never said don't own slaves.
This is
He's only ever said it's okay to do that.
Sort of what I was trying to get to you too, Trinity, is like, you have your version of a thing. What you're saying is what's important is the golden rule be taught. What's important is that you get these values. And I think it's good if you're getting that from Christianity or wherever, as long as you're getting that. What a slippery slope that is. Like, to me, it's like, if you found a book, I'm suggesting you should put down those books and only get them from true sources and make sure they're true. Because what if the book has a lot of extra baggage and the Bible has that baggage? So if you found another book that talks a lot about honor, duty, love, sacrifice, unity, would you say that's a good book if that's what you get out of it, even if it has a lot of baggage otherwise?
Would I say that a good book that has the same lessons be a good book, even if it had baggage?
With the lessons that I just taught, that I just said, if you had a book that teaches things like honor, duty, love, sacrifice, togetherness, devotion, all of those things, and that you would say you're okay with people teaching those even out of a flawed book that might not be so true, as long as they're getting those lessons?
Honestly, yeah. I think if
Great.
we could...
You just endorsed Mein Kampf. Do you know what Mein Kampf is?
I do know what Mein Kampf is.
Not a great look, right? In fact, we should drop those books that have all the other baggage. We should drop the books that aren't true, because I can teach honor, duty, love, sacrifice without resorting to a book that says kill the children of non-believers against the rocks. Women are property. People who aren't a part of the chosen people can be traded as property. I can teach all of those lessons and not have to worry that if I accidentally raise a pious child, somebody with piety to secular humanism, that they're going to go read my secular humanist book and go, well, I got to stick to this rape stuff. I got to stick to this slavery stuff. I don't have to worry about that baggage and the further effect it's going to have, or how I argue against the people who read those parts of the book and say, God likes this too. How dare you say it's wrong? I don't have to worry about any of that, because we're saying reality is the first thing we ground in.
Well, I also want to apologize. I think I misunderstood. I thought you were saying if there was a book that did not have that baggage. I thought you were saying if there was a book that we as a society got replaced instead of the different religions. And
I think you're rewriting the story.
That's what you were saying.
I think you restated to me what I was asking, and you literally went, you know what? Yes, that wouldn't make sense that you had to function with it. I think you're trying to rewrite the story of what just happened, because it was already your thesis that the Bible is fine with all of that baggage because people pull the good parts out of it. And I'm saying the Bible's as bad as Mein Kampf. Like, I have no problem actually stating that phrase. It is as bad as Mein Kampf. It's just more popularly accepted.
Okay. I mean, I respect your opinion, but no, I wasn't trying to rewrite it. I truly just misunderstood it.
I love when people say I respect your opinion. It always has that tone of, I respect your opinion. I disagree, but because I've said I've respected it, I'm just going to dismiss it, and we'll establish it's just a difference of opinion, as though it is arbitrary and not based in facts and stuff. Okay. It's such a dismissive
Well, then I won't
phrase.
say I'm dismissing your opinion if you're saying that the Bible's as bad as Mein Kampf.
You are being dismissive.
I'm not going to say I'm dismissing it then. So, no, I won't dismiss it. I, again, cannot say whether I agree or disagree whether it is Mein Kampf. I'm saying I respect you're saying that it's Mein Kampf, because I have not read it. That's what I'm saying. I have not read it cover to cover. I've read the specific passages that were taught to me in my school and how we interpreted it. So that is why I say that. Not to dismiss you, Jimmy, but again,
you've been informed of the bad. You've been informed of the bad verses. Should we still keep holding on to it as a source of truth? We can keep it as a source of history. Why do we need it as a source of truth?
It does not need to be a source of truth, Jimmy.
I agree.
I'm saying it has to be a source of truth.
You're kind of defending people using it as a source of truth.
I kind of want to know, why, this is just a point of my curiosity.
Was I defending it
why,
as
if
being
you
a
haven't...
source of truth?
Wait.
Yes.
Hold on. Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
As a point of curiosity for myself, why, if you haven't read it all, would you ascribe to it?
I guess in my mind, I never saw, because of all the way that history and other people have misinterpreted religion and scripture in the Bible, I guess in my mind, the people that I have been taught from it, that is why I ascribe to it. I guess I would say I ascribe to
tradition.
Not even tradition. I would say maybe the way that my family has interpreted it, even with the knowledge that slave men. Does that make sense? And I guess I think that more aligns with that, with your statement that we just have a different understanding of religion. And I think that's probably a better statement.
I think if I said the sky was blue, you would go, I would say more like a light something. You literally just said not tradition and then described tradition.
Yeah. Have your parents, are the people who taught you the Bible, did they read the whole Bible?
No, I don't think they have. I know that the religion teachers that I did read it from, that they have. But again, this is the same religion teacher that told me that God wants us to question him, and you're saying that the Bible never says that, and the Bible does not want you to do that.
Did this religion teacher never bring up the slave owner part?
No, our religion teacher did not bring up the slave owner part. I will say that.
That makes me think they didn't read the Bible.
And I've been taught by black religious teachers.
Oh, I think
they read the Bible. They read the Bible, and they just didn't want to tell you that because they knew it would make you go, should we be worshiping this thing if it's telling us to own slaves?
Trinity, can you get that person to call in? We'd love to talk to them about what's in the Bible.
I'll see if I can get that person to call in.
Excellent. Well, I mean, if they're a proper representative of a church, they're a religion teacher, we'll give them a full platform. We'll go screen on. They get equal time, all that kind of stuff. We'll do a whole thing for somebody who's actually representing an organization or a theological something more than just a person who just is vibing it, you know.
Yeah, I know I can't have as good of a debate as just vibing it, but
yeah.
I'm sorry I can't bring as much evidence to you guys, but I'm sorry
I'm not mad about it.
Overly technical about tradition.
Bring us your teachers.
Yeah, I just have different. I think a tradition is like an action. I don't know, not like a mindset, but what. I don't want to say
tradition is just a continuation of norms. It's literally like this is how my parents did it, so that's how I do it. Tradition. That's.
I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Fiddler on the Roof. All right, Trinity, we've only got 40 minutes left, so we're going to go ahead and move on and try and get at least one more whack caller in to try and get. Do you want to encourage the audience to send donations to Recovering from Religion? Because even if you don't think your religion is bad, you must acknowledge that other religions are bad and that this resource is going to be good for people who are leaving and facing trauma.
I definitely think that religion can be bad. Like I said earlier in the channel, I think people who are in a toxic community that are making it difficult for them to get out, or who suppress other people or knock other people for leaving religion or not feeling the same way, they definitely need support. So I will say definitely donate.
Thank you. Thanks, Trinity.
Of course. Bye.
The sun.
I'm like losing my voice. I don't know what the fuck happened between going to the bathroom and coming back to the show.
Yeah, I have never gone to the bathroom so good. I lost my voice. Goodness sakes. Wait.
No, I think I need water.
How full of shit were you?
I was pretty full of shit. Let me just go refill my water. That's mostly what it is, probably.
Yeah, all right. We'll get back onto it here in just a second. Well, we didn't get a huge influx of, so apparently my silence, well, I did keep a minute after I saw the 4 turn into a 5 at one point, but buying my silence was apparently, I guess maybe some people come watch to hear me argue. I don't know. We'll try something else here in just a moment, but we have a couple of calls. Hopefully we'll have time to get to all of them except for Tim from New York. Tim from New York, we will definitely, if we have time, take if somebody donates enough to Recovering from Religion, but we will be deciding what that amount is in that moment. Okay. Just waiting for our buddy to get back here. I think we'll be taking the calls probably in the order that they are remaining. We have, let me go ahead and change our banners here. Lines are currently full. let that reflect that. And let's change. Well, I'll just take off that other one. It says, wait, can I? Oh, I can do a custom. Yeah. Let's do.
I never realized how much you sound like Charlie Day until like just now.
How have you not? You've literally heard me do the impressions.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you heard me do a silly voice and realized that the silly voice even sounds the way he does silly voices.
Yeah, I watch a lot of their podcasts, and it sounds very reminiscent to the way.
They haven't picked
I wish
it up
they'd bring
again,
it back.
have they? Yeah.
No, I doubt they're going to. They seemed real done with it towards the end of it.
Is that what you think happened? I just assumed they got into production. It got too heavy. They promised they eventually would come back.
They haven't done an episode in like 3 years.
I know. I thought they were stoked though, because they were doing live events recently, and they were like, most fun thing I'd ever done. Maybe that was the contrast. They were like, only the live ones are enjoyable.
As they did the podcast, they would keep being like, this shit sucks. They'd be like, I hate doing this.
I don't remember that at all. I know Andy Samberg does that on the Lonely Island and Seth Meyers podcast a lot, but we all kind of like that. All right, should we just go in order?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wyatt in, I got to look at your other tag here. Wyatt in New Jersey. Wyatt, you are on the line with Jimmy and Jovan. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. I extend it to you. Now, I got to tell you, Wyatt, 18, I'm always suspicious.
Yes.
Did you tell the truth?
Yes, I am 18.
All right, go ahead.
So I wanted to maybe address a couple things that you were saying earlier. I'm trying to remember the exact phrasing you used. You mentioned that you were socialist, but that you didn't want a revolution. Can you just explain that?
I said a violent revolution. I do not look forward to.
How would you classify
I don't
that?
want, and yet I am waiting for it.
So you're waiting for a revolution, but you're not willing to actively participate in one?
No, that's not at all what I just said. In fact, that's the most dishonest way you could have possibly rephrased it. And now I think that you are fully here in bad faith. Do you want a violent revolution?
So explain what you mean.
I can recognize things as necessary and even actively participate in things that are necessary that I don't want. I have an MRI this month, and I literally have claustrophobia in specific ways. It's not general claustrophobia. I don't want to get an MRI. I am going to, and I am waiting to, but I don't want to.
Okay, so when you say you don't want a violent revolution, does that mean...
Yes. I'm a secular humanist. I lament the deaths of people. And I know that I, myself, and people I love will likely die when that happens, if that happens.
That makes more sense.
And I'm never going to, on a platform like this, even if we hit the moment, and I'm not saying we have or we haven't. If I hit a moment where I go, the time is now and we should have already been doing it or should be doing it, I'm not going to be announcing it here and lose what community organizing power I could potentially have, hypothetically have. If anything, there's going to be a period of time, if that happened, where I would have to basically lie and say, guys, it's still time, because the communication arm of our movement will always be important. And so even if things happen, I mean, look at what's happened with Luigi. I have to say, you shouldn't resort to vigilante murder. I do not lament the death of a murderer, even at the hands of vigilantism, which is realistically what we're talking about. We're on a fucking platform, and I'm not going to lose my political power by being fully transparent with what my inner thoughts are, as most people
No
would
Fed
lose.
posting, bro.
Yeah. Are you an op?
No.
You with the CIA, dog?
So.
No, that's exactly what the CIA would say to us to get us to admit some shit.
Yeah.
Now tell me you have some gay friends.
Your violent thought.
Yeah. Well, no. It's a little slyer than that. Go ahead.
There was something else. You were saying earlier. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. Gosh, I can't remember what I wanted to talk about. There was something. It was something about religion, and you were bringing up how.
It's all bad.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, this was a historical point. You mentioned that this was Jovan. He mentioned that Christianity was a slave master's religion. I just wanted to give a little bit of historical pushback on that because
I know that there was
historically-
slavery. I know that there was Christianity in Africa well before there was Christianity in most parts of Europe. But the slaves who were brought over here were not Christians. They couldn't even read or write. They were the Bible was introduced to them with parts of it cut out. They got the slave Bibles.
Also,
So
I don't know that
that's
even
why I
establishing,
clarified.
even if there's slavery even if there was Christianity in Africa before then, there was also slavery in Africa before then.
Right.
Nobody's saying slavery doesn't exist except when there's Christianity, nor is anyone saying that only American and white slavery was justified with the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool.
So,
W.
What when you say you're a socialist, what does that mean to you?
Jovan's a communist. I don't believe that statelessness is yet possible. So I would try to get as close to probably Jovan's ideas communism while maintaining the existence of a state.
Okay. Okay. So what you're describing is the stage between into communism, which is socialism. That's what you're describing.
Potentially. That's probably what I'm describing. Yeah. However, Jovan rejects that socialism is a step to communism, or that communism is a subset of socialism. Is necessarily a step.
That's really
okay. Necessarily,
that has never been what I've said.
Yes, it is. You liar.
No, it is
not a necessary step. You've said you're a communist because you don't think that.
I've said no.
Is communism a subset of socialism?
I would say socialism is a precursor to communism. I wouldn't say communism is a subset of socialism.
And is socialism a necessary step to communism?
It doesn't have to be.
Literally what I just said. You reject that communism is a subset of socialism, and you reject that socialism is a necessary step to communism.
No, because the problem is the way you frame it makes it sound like you're correct.
Yeah.
The way you frame it, you reject that blank is blank as if blank is the truth.
No, I didn't. You took it that way?
Did. Yes, you did.
I don't.
That's exactly how you framed it.
Wyatt, you're an 18-year-old socialist who's calling it. I don't give a shit because you're both probably on the same side anyway. I know what my own intentions were. Never was I saying rejects.
Intentions do not
and
change
it is wrong.
What you said.
Wyatt, shut the fuck up. I don't care about your opinion. Never was I suggesting the subset of socialism. Communism being a subset of socialism is literally popular theory. Saying that a person rejects popular theory is not saying therefore it is wrong, because I don't commit argument ad populum. I don't even submit that Jovan is for sure wrong. I know what my own intentions with words are. You don't get to, I don't know whether this is just Jovan doing the troll thing again, where he's just trying to get at me, but you're both wrong about what my intention of my words are. The only thing I'm an expert on is what I meant by things.
You framed it. That's the way you framed it.
Shut the fuck up. You're literally using like a tone thing. Your tone suggests.
No, I'm just saying you're framing.
It wasn't.
I don't give a damn about your tone.
You have to add context that I simply did not present.
No. Play the tape.
Play the tape. I give a shit. And as soon as by the way, when you made the correction, when I said condition, I literally went back and went, sorry, necessary condition. So even when I recognized that my phrasing was problematic because I left out an adjective, I corrected it for you. My ass is ass flavored. I hope you both enjoy it.
Leather tap.
I have another question.
I don't care. But you can ask Jovan.
He's mad now.
Fucking some stranger coming on and being like, no, I know your tone and I heard it. And Jovan's right. Shut the fuck up.
It's okay, Wyatt. Talk to me. You could talk to me. No, it's okay. It's okay. Talk to me.
Because you told him it's okay, I dropped him.
Oh my God.
God, I'm so fucking. It's like people can call in and literally call me the F slur and it does nothing. You mildly disagree with me in tone police and it just fucking triggers it so fucking hard.
Fucking really just fucking to put your underwear into a twist just now. Fucking, I could feel it from over here. Jimmy was like,
so upset?
Jimmy was like, absolutely not. Fuck you, Wyatt. You piece of garbage.
I know I'm overreacting and I'm still mad. Like, I can acknowledge that I still stand by what I said, but I'm clearly the problem right now. And yet I'm still like, oh, fuck you guys. Fuck you both. Fuck you.
Someone said that was Jimmy's autism on full display.
Yes. Which is always, guys. When do I put my autism away? I'm begging you to tell me.
That was the type of shit where Jimmy was like playing with a toy and the toy kind of hurt him. And so he breaks the toy into a million pieces.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I was slamming this against a brick and my knuckle got scraped. All right. Guys, we don't have much time to break 20,000, but we're under $2,500. You are donating to RFR. If you hit that heart icon, you're going to get 100% of your donation sent through. We don't take a piece of it. Recovering from religion, I cannot tell you more strongly that it matters. Oh man, you've seen me try in real life too. The amount I can mask on air, whoo, so high compared to
I'm going
air.
to just say though again, the way you said it implies
I'm
that you were
not
correct.
doing it. I'm not listening. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. By the way, the other reason why I did listen, the other reason that would be dumb was I already got the vibe that he agreed with you. So why would I have said, I already knew I was in a 2-on-1. So that would only be a useful rhetorical strategy if I was going to be like saying that to like, and this guy thinks that Jesus wrote a book himself.
I play the tape. I'm just saying.
I know. For what do we need the tape? And why did I correct necessary? Why did I correct? Why did I add the word necessary? Why did I throw the adjective in?
I'm not even saying you did it purposely.
Oh, no. I'm saying I spoke with purpose, and no, I didn't do what you said because I am purposeful in not misrepresenting.
Is that tism coming out?
Oh, it tizzes all up and down. My nips is tizzed right now. I got tizzy nippies. All right.
Now, I do think a lot of people are going to see what just happened and not realize one of two things. One, it is very true. Jimmy never knows when I'm being serious or when I'm like legitimately rage baiting him.
Yes.
I do the same with Forrest. Forrest doesn't realize when I'm rage baiting him either.
He doesn't even know. Forrest isn't sure if he has autism.
Even though I am 100% right in this case. Two, I think a lot of people are going to be like, what? Jimmy gets so mad at Jovan. And I'm like, I can't take Jimmy's anger seriously, guys. Even if Jimmy was legitimately mad at me, I would just be like, okay.
I'm too silly about it. Here's what I know. You'll only be able to make a tone argument because if you read the exact transcript, I said exactly what I said. I said the whole time.
I at no point said you didn't say that. That's not what I said.
Didn't you actually just say that it was a tone argument?
No. Yes, I said the way you said it implies like I'm wrong.
No.
I'm pulling the tape.
I actually think the part of the tape I'd be interested to see, but I could be wrong on this. I think you did reject that I said you were making a tone argument.
I'm pulling the tape. I don't care about that. No, I absolutely think it's about the way you said it, not the.
We're gonna talk to Jay.
Let me see if I can have it so I can hear the browser.
This guy.
Oh, Jay
my
again?
God! Did you know that Jovan rejects that communism is a subset of socialism? All right,
I'm gonna be right.
Jay,
I wish YouTube did live transcripts.
Jay in Texas, you're on the line with Jimmy and Jovan. And Jay, you don't mind that for the remainder of the call that you're on, any donation made to Recovering from Religion will be considered made in your name, right?
I don't mind. That's a good organization, and we can get the same type of morals.
Hey, Jay, could we get on the phone instead of talking into whatever this is?
Oh, it's just probably a bad mic.
Now, there we go. That seashell mic that you had before was crazy. Yeah. All right, Jay, what's up?
Hey, well, being in Texas and being in like a city that's basically named the Body of Christ, and being like
the dead body of Christ.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, but
Corpus Christi.
That's what it's called. It's called Corpus Christi.
Yeah. Let's
I've
be so
heard
clear.
Corpus Christi. I guess I've never put two and two together before.
It's Christ corpse. It's dead, rotting Christ corpse because Christ is dead.
Where do you live in the body of Christ?
That's what they try to say. But yeah, I mean, like, but like you
body
said,
of
he
Christ
never
compels me.
He's like how do you say? Oh yeah, and it's
Dead.
sad that you're not a bottom. I'm a full bottom. You know,
You're
really
a
should give it a try.
phlebotomist?
I'm a full bottom. That's sad.
Full
that you're not a
bottom. Oh, I thought legit. I thought you said phlebotomist.
Yeah, might as well be. Might as well be. No,
I don't know
but
the metaphor.
Saying,
Go ahead.
I was saying, like being down here, what the MAGA people I noticed is that they hate about the Jesus teaching is like the Good Samaritan teaching and him telling people the healing of the blind man, and giving the Caesar on what's Caesar and giving the Lord on what's the Lord.
Can we jump, Jay, to what you disagree with us on?
Oh, well, that religion is good, you know, because I don't look at it as like following. I look at it as because I look at it because I was taught the story of Jesus. I know all
the story of Jesus isn't good.
I mean, they said the Lord is in you, because MAGA tries to say that
I was in the
we're
Lord.
Our sinners. Yeah. You were Mormon, and I was raised Orthodox Catholic. And,
Jay,
and
the story of Jesus isn't good. The story of Jesus is that humans are fundamentally flawed, and we will never be able to be good enough to be worthy of just being a good person and not be tortured enough. So we had to commit a human sacrifice, a barbaric act of human sacrifice that participated in the other barbaric acts of anti-humanism that were going on back in that day, even as Jesus was coming here and telling people they must forgive their oppressors even while they are oppressed. One of the most disgusting things that comes out of religion is mandatory forgiveness. And a rapist who is Christian can accept and feel forgiven by God even if his victim hasn't forgiven him. The story of Christ is fucking nonsense. I
wasn't paying attention because I was listening to the tape from before. I just came back and all I heard was rape forgiveness. What are we talking about?
Yeah. You'll get that. You'll catch it.
I don't believe Jesus taught turning the other cheek. But in his time, there's no use in using violence to begot violence, because that'll just lead into the same outcome.
Great. You're literally ignoring the points I just made and just jumping to Jesus said some nice things. No denial there. The overall story of Jesus is mandatory forgiveness, and humans need not even try to be good. They're just evil and so I'm going to go and do this barbaric act of human sacrifice. I'll be the center of it. And as a result, you'll be forgiven by what flawed pieces of shit you are.
More like, are you saying like because I'm a they them? I'm like 5 foot, and they consider us. If you believe that, you don't believe, and I don't believe that. I believe that there's good in every human. I have good in me. I have the ability to create new things and to invent new stuff, because that's the only way new ideas are supposed to be transmitted into this world is to humans. And the way I believe it teaches us.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know. You're not responding to any of the points I just made about why the story of Jesus. Basically, Jovan, let me catch you up. Jay said the story of Jesus was good, and I'm saying no, it wasn't. Even if you want to get rid of the Old Testament, Jesus.
The story of Jesus is demonstrably one of the most horrible things a being has ever done in the history of ever.
It is because they tortured him.
No, but I mean, like,
they killed him for being.
No. I mean, God did one of the most horrible things a being could ever do ever.
Their God. I don't believe. I mean, there's many gods. There's only one.
The God of the Bible, who prescribed, the whole plan was to send Jesus to be sacrificed and suffer for the sins of humankind. When all God has to do is go, you know what? I'm going to make you guys nicer. I'll just create you nicer, and I'll just forgive you if you mess up. Instead, we had to do it by human sacrifice.
Aren't you Catholic?
That's true. Yeah, I'm Catholic, and I believe that.
Okay, so it's your God too.
I don't want to be. I don't want it's a Lord, but I don't believe in, like, that's what I mean. I was taught differently.
What a correction.
I was taught.
Jay, just under your religious beliefs, do you believe that God, the Lord, whatever you want to call him, Yahweh, Zeus, I don't care. Do you believe that being
Elohim
sent his son to die on the cross?
I believe, like, we're all sent here. That he just teaches us how to deal with.
I don't know why.
Like, being here,
Yes or
I don't
no?
know why you couldn't answer that
yes or no
question directly.
question.
It's
Yes
like
or
the
no
most
questions can be answered with a yes or no.
easiest to. Okay, so you believe that your Lord did one of the most fucked up things in the world, where instead of just snapping his fingers and forgiving us, he used his son as a blood sacrifice.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I hope that we find something in the government that could change us. And because, like, being in Texas, I mean, you can't even be open. That's what I mean. Like, it's if I believe that these MAGA people are right? If I believe that, we will never, the way I am is because I have sinned and I'm bad and there's nothing good about me, then I'm just feeding into their delusions about what they're trying to corrupt and grift on.
Great. So let's work together to deconstruct them from religion, because it's easy to promote secular humanism against atheism. It's way easier. Promoting secular humanism, which is the superior moral system in every way, is easier to promote against atheism than it is to convince Christians to participate, even if they want to hold on to their Christianity as well.
Yeah, but why do you think they don't even preach the stories like I told you, like free healthcare? Jesus says they just heal people. They don't preach that because it goes against the grip that they're trying to.
Yes, they do. They just don't. They just don't. They don't teach the version you like. They use the same verses and then they do apologetics. And it's not like the Vatican is giving out free healthcare like crazy. In fact, in America, Catholic hospitals are ran for profit.
Yeah, that is sad. That is sad. But do you believe that the freedom of the slaves came on the back that we believe that everybody's created has unique ideas, right? Everybody has unique ideas.
On Enlightenment principles freed the slaves from Christian slavery, for sure.
Can we stop acting like Christianity freed the slaves? Like, that's such a load of bull.
Enlightenment did.
Yeah, it was the enlightenment of human thinking. It's the enlightenment.
And was the Enlightenment more Christian or less Christian?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it was more morally. I don't know, Christians. I don't know about any of those.
Well, you couldn't. If you said to an alien, "Hey, here's a book that represents what secular humanists believe, and here's the Bible, and that represents what Christians believe. We got rid of slavery." Would the aliens go, "Oh, you must have been listening more to the secular humanist book or the Christian book"?
The secular humanist book, but the secular humanist book is like, that's what I mean. There's many Bibles, right? And there was a schism between, because this is what I don't understand. You got these evangelical Christians who hate the immigrants, but the immigrants are Catholic, and they want to have families who have a lot of kids. Immigrants have a lot of kids. Latin America, we have a lot of kids.
What color are they?
Jay, all you're saying is that there are religious people on both sides. Whoop-de-doo.
And that they're racist before they're Christian.
I don't care what side the religious person is on. I care about what does their holy text say. I could care less if Christians or Catholics free the slaves. Who cares? What does the holy text of the religion say? The holy text of the religion says it's okay to own slaves. I don't care that they then ignored that part of their book to be like, well, maybe we should set them free. That just tells me that even they don't believe they don't even agree with their own religion.
Do you have your book with you, Jay? Your Bible?
No, but they never finished that sentence. But they never finished. I don't understand what you're saying. I understand all the rest of the text, but they never finished that text that you're saying.
Can you grab your Bible,
I'm sorry.
Jay?
Hold on. I want to address that. I want to address that because the idea that they never finished that verse is so nonsensical. The entirety of the verse is just, you may own someone as property as long as they are from a different country as you are. That's the entirety of the verse.
It's like what Jimmy says. It's like what Jimmy says with the socialist outcome to people. No. It's like what Jimmy says to the socialist outcome with people. If the rich don't give people money, then what will happen?
Huh?
What will happen?
We'll kill them. Hey, Jay, Jay, they'll kill them. I didn't say we. I meant hypothetically. Jay, which version of the Bible do you like?
That's what I'm saying. Which version do you believe that is there 66 or 88?
Okay, there's a new Catholic Bible. Do you read? Is that the one you accept as the most true version?
Like I said, I only know the story of Jesus.
Wait. Which version of the Bible do you read the story of Jesus out of?
None. He watched Mel Gibson's The Passion. That's where he gets all his knowledge.
Nope. I was raised I just went to church. I just went to a Catholic church, and whatever.
So Matthew, you're mad that they ignore parts of the Bible and don't teach those. Matthew. Which version of the Bible do you lament that they are missing?
Well, it's just like what it says in that.
You're never going to answer the question. Great. So Matthew, I don't know.
Who is Matthew?
Or sorry, Jay. Sorry, Matthew's the book I'm going to be reading. Jay, you are ignoring the Bible. You're ignoring the words of Jesus, because in Matthew 5:18, you'd be able to pull it up, but you're a Christian who doesn't read his Bible, but you're defending that Christianity is somehow true. In Matthew 5:18, Jesus says, "Amen, I say unto you, until heavens and earth pass away," this is in the New Catholic Bible, "not a single letter, not even a tiny portion of a letter, will disappear from the law until all things have been accomplished." And now, Jay, go look outside. Has the heaven and earth passed away?
Yeah, but that's where you're missing my point.
So you want to say you only care about the story of Jesus, but Jesus says, I only care about the rest of the story. And so I am telling you, I am commanding you to still hold to the old laws, to still read the old book.
How can you command free will? How can you?
There's no such thing as free will.
There's no such thing as
free will.
You can't command free will.
Jay,
because I am a day. I could be. If I want to.
Jay,
does he know? Does he know that
laws exist?
Does he know that God literally gave us commandments to command how we use our free will?
I think the context of commandments, the way, the tone of how you said commandments suggested they weren't commandments.
Thou shalt not make up any
What do you mean commandments?
graven image. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord in vain. Remember the Sabbath, keep the day. Honor the father and mother. Thou shalt not kill.
Jay, I'm sad because politically we're pretty okay. Great. Now for some reason you're just proving you know some of them. I've muted you because you've annoyed me. Jay, I'm sad that you are somebody who has called in, probably politically aligned with me, thinking that if you can't beat us on what the Bible could represent, good luck changing the minds of Christians. If you're not going to become an atheist, go at least consume some competent progressive Christians, because you ain't it. We are leaving here. Jimmy's wrong. We have limited free will. I don't know what definition you're using, but by any definition of free will that I've ever seen described, I reject that any of it exists. I don't think anybody's controlling us, if that makes you feel. We experience having choice, but what essentially what people then suggest that choice means, it is my opinion that if you recreated the Big Bang in its exact form, same number of molecules, same amount of energy and everything, and you fast forward to the same amount of time to now, Jovan and I are talking about this topic on a podcast. No matter where you did it, with the exact same conditions, we're doing the same goddamn thing.
All right, guys. Eternal. Hey, I just want to let everyone know I did go back and listen to the tape.
And you really confirmed it was my tone of voice?
Not just that. So I say that you're wrong on when this is before you clarify. You had said Jovan doesn't think socialism is the interim step to communism, which I said is wrong. I've never said that, which is true.
I definitely never used the word interim.
This
is mistaken.
Not interim. You said socialism is the. You said it's the first. I
said Jovan rejects that.
I'll play it back.
Communism is a subset of socialism.
I have it. You said that. So
I'm really looking forward to the debate we're about to have over my tone and whether my tone implied something.
No. You said Jovan does not think socialism is the step to communism.
Subset,
which is false. No, you said step.
Right, and then I corrected. When you said no, I went subset.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
And I said necessary.
I said, no, you're wrong. I never said that about that statement specifically. Then
I don't understand what this correction is for. I literally, anytime that I recognize that my wording was sloppy because you began being pedantic, I respect pedanticism.
pedantic.
I know.
Then
I respect pedanticism, so I adopted it.
What I'm saying is, you're adopted. What I'm saying is, then I went to. No,
this is bait again.
I then said.
And we only have 7 minutes, and I have an idea for it.
That it's Tim. What do we care?
I have an idea for it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right. Well, the people are going to want to hear what you had to say. So if you can just summarize it in 30 seconds.
No, you silence the black voice. Go ahead and bring up Tim. Go ahead and bring up Tim the racist instead of the black person talking.
Luthien, will you go ahead and mute Jovan, please? Just kidding. Don't really do that. All right. Guys, we're about to bring Tim from New York. You remember Tim, right? And here's what we're going to do. As long as Tim is live, Tim from New York, who is extremely racist, Tim from New York, who is a piece of shit that usually I would require you guys to pay me to take. While Tim is live, we're going to close this goddamn number. We are $1,934 away from 20 grand. We're going to go ahead and hit it. Haritna. Kalasia, you're fired. Right now, we are going to put it on. I think Kalasia is siding with you, and so I fired her. I mean, Kalasia is a volunteer mod, but you're fired. We are going to flood it. We are going to make our pain of talking to Tim once again, whom I don't even know. Did we not ban Tim? Tim is coming on the air to be further racist, further show he doesn't know fucking anything. You're literally muted. Oh, by the way, your mouth movements literally look like you're faking talking. You know, people can look like they're faking it. Okay, do this. Pick up your pen and drop it. Take both hands in the air. Drop it. You dropped it on your lap. Go slap your mic. All right, well, you muted yourself. I didn't fucking do shit.
Yeah, I did. I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was actually talking. You're like, your mouth movements are nothing. I was like actually speaking.
Oh, that did look fake as fuck. Okay, Tim, you are on. I'm bringing Tim on the air. Start flooding the chat. If we can't break $20,000 here, racist ass Tim from New York wins, guys. Like, legitimately, we have 4 minutes to beat Tim. Hi, Tim from New York, you racist cuck.
Okay, Jimmy, leftist cuck. What's up?
Wow, you're so original. Where'd you come up with that? Where'd you come up with your insults?
Damn, called Jimmy a leftist, the thing he claims to be. That's crazy.
Wait. So where I used racist as my adjective, you felt leftist was the. So basically, both were just using accurate adjectives, right?
I think it's horrible to be a leftist. So
name 3 black people you like.
3 black people that I like.
Yeah.
Just name 3 black people.
You can't do Jovan.
3 black people that I really like. I like Clarence Thomas. I like him a lot. I like Jesse Lee Peterson. I like him a lot.
Oh, bad admission. Bad admission.
Supreme Coon, Clarence Thomas. Got it.
Wow, that's a racial slur. You better cut that out.
No, we'll leave it.
I could also say nigga if I want. Fuck, you got a problem with it, Tim?
I want to. Oh,
damn! So sorry that the black dude said a fucking black word. My bad, Tim. Fucking your white ears couldn't stand it.
Tim
okay when you do it, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, it's literally it. It is okay when black people use slurs against black people.
We are still $1,900 away from the dude who just said, "Oh, it's okay when you do it," talking about the N-word, and we have 3 minutes. We're not going to close that. We're going to let Tim win.
Oh, I like Ben Carson. I like quite a few, but those are.
I think that Joseph. This is my impression of Ben Carson. I think that Joseph used the pyramids to store grain. He actually said that at a debate, that was the use of the pyramids. Ben Carson is literally. By the way, Tim, Ben Carson's your example, and Donald Trump. You probably don't think Donald Trump is a racist though either, right?
I'm not here to
Yeah. Ben Carson.
Right now.
Ben Carson is one of the only neurosurgeons to pull off splitting Siamese twins at the head. At the head. Can you remind me which position Donald Trump gave Ben Carson in the administration? It wasn't Surgeon General. I'll tell you that.
Okay, well, I know Ben Carson likes Trump quite a bit, so.
Right. What position did Ben Carson get?
Ben Carson movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. That's his only knowledge of him.
Ben Carson literally went on the news and said the reason why he dropped out and endorsed Donald Trump was because Donald Trump promised him a position in the cabinet, which is illegal. So there's that part of it. But anyway, Ben Carson, what position did he get in the first Trump administration? Once again, a reminder, guys, how are we letting him win? We have barely moved this. We need you guys to hit that donate button. $5, $1, $10. Do not let Tim win. This is going to kill me. We got to get that to $20,000.
Well, anyway, can we get into the point at hand?
No.
Where did Ben Carson get put? We have 1 minute, guys, to raise $1,800 or Tim wins.
Nutrition, but can we get into the conversation?
No, it wasn't nutrition. It wasn't nutrition.
Do you believe black people can be racist?
Tim, it wasn't nutrition. Keep going. What did you think it was?
Well, if I didn't know, I didn't know. So I want to have
housing and urban development. That's the one he gave his sole black guy.
Okay. Well, he just put a.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Not so black guy. Herman Cain was around too. Now Herman Cain died from the COVID, which he caught at a MAGA rally where they refused to mask. But you know, it is what it is, guys. Okay, Billy has brought us up at least a good little chunk.
So you don't want to have the discussion about whether black people can be racist.
No. I don't at all, guys. We have to. So they're starting that other show. They're starting that other show. Great, Tim.
Okay. I'm glad we agree.
They're starting that other show. They're starting that other show. We are $18,815, and Tim's saying he wins.
You gonna run again next time?
Tim, what are you talking about? Nobody's running. Nobody gives a shit about you. Tim, you're a joke to us. Tim, hey Tim, you're a joke to us. Do you admire me because at least I can run?
What is it? What does that mean?
Hey Tim, how tall are you?
Run?
Tim, how tall are you?
Oh, you're taller than me? Are you taller than me?
No, I'm just curious. How tall are you?
Hey,
guys, flood it right now. We need to hit Jovan's live chat. Jovan's live chat. You guys need to get donations in there too.
I'm 6 feet tall. You're taller than me.
No, you're not. You're not 6. I'm 6'2", by the way. You're not 6 feet tall.
I know. I just said that. I heard you say it before.
What are you really?
What do you really? You think you could beat me in a fight? Are you more manly than me?
No, I just want to know how tall you are.
Is that dead ass his response?
I'm 6 feet tall.
No, you're not. Tell the truth.
You could beat me in a fight?
What are you really?
I asked you a question. I told you.
Tim, what are you actually? Tim, what are you actually? How tall are you actually?
I'm actually 6 feet tall.
Okay, and then how many inches? How close is your hairline to your crown?
I have a better hairline than you.
Have you ever had consensual sex?
Yes, Jimmy, I've had consensual sex.
Are you sure? Can I talk to one of them? Can I talk to someone you've had consensual sex with?
Can you talk to me?
Well, I don't want to. Yeah, I know you've had consensual sex with yourself. Can I talk to somebody else? Guys, we are $17 away. Thank you, Billy Sykes, for another $17, for another $1,000.
When the revolution
we are 17,000, 20,000.
No, we hit it.
Which I think is
wait. When the revolution comes, what? When the revolution comes, you think I'm going to be fighting with fists?
You want it to happen?
What do you mean I want it to happen? I want what to happen?
You want some kind of violent revolution that you're hinting at. You don't want to say it.
Prove it.
What you said earlier in the conversation.
No,
you don't want to admit it.
No, I didn't.
Well, you know what you were hinting at. Why do you want to say I don't want to say my true feelings?
Prove it. Hey, Tim, can I talk to someone you've had consensual sex with besides your left hand? Right hand. Sorry, I don't know if you're left or right-handed. By the way, if you use both, that's not a threesome, even though you'd have to only use them one at a time.
You're just gonna do this so you don't have to debate the topic? Is that where you're...
No, it has nothing to do with the debate the topic. I don't respect you at all.
I don't respect you.
And so I don't actually care to debate
you.
True.
Bruh,
I think you're...
Hey, bruh.
There's some...
Oh, sorry, I gotta mute you. I'll unmute you in a second. I don't care if you respect me. You called into my show. In fact, by the way, we've been getting some more donations. We are at 21,820. Let's just keep taking donations until we can overlap the other show until this guy rage quits or we're done. Oh, you gotta go. All right. We're at 21,820. Who's got $180 to make it 180? You don't respect me, I don't respect you, but you called my show. My guy, you're literally a fan. Tim. You literally engage in this channel and give us a source of content that helps toward our ends. You're literally a fan and supporter of this channel, Tim.
I've made a lot of money off you, Tim. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I mean, and the leftist movement has made motion off of how dumb you are, Tim. So you can sit there and say you don't respect me. That's fine. Keep making me money. Keep helping my cause. Keep helping my movement. You, since we've started talking, your call is why we've raised something like $3,000 more for recovering from religion. So Tim, I don't care if you respect me. I live in your brain rent free, and you come here and you assist me. You're in so many ways, Tim. So many ways, Tim. You are my bitch. What say you, Tim? Give in with the donations while my bitch talks.
You're a coward. You will not debate the point.
And you're my bitch.
You are so scared. You are so
and you're
scared.
My bitch. And you're my bitch.
Meaningless. What a meaningless insult.
Okay.
You are afraid. You see what you're doing right now. You refuse
you're here.
to debate the topic because you.
Oh my God!
Lose.
Oh no! Would I lose? Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Oh, there you go.
It's funny that he's still trying. We're literally 4 minutes past the end of the show. Like, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's start a robust debate. Let's start a robust debate. Is that how you're going to win? You're going to win with fisticuffs? That's how we'll decide who's right at the debate?
Oh.
Is that what you're trying to suggest, Tim?
Are you going to win with personal attacks? Are you going to win with personal attacks? So you agree black people can be racist, right?
Oh, my God.
Black people can be racist. We agree?
Not toward white people.
Do we agree black people can be racist, right?
Toward white people?
Right? Yes.
No.
Why not?
I'm not answering.
Because your mother.
Because of power.
Yeah.
Because of power.
Nice talking to you, Tim. Goodbye.
It's your mom.
Bullshit.
Tim, last thing.
Run away.
Tim, one more thing. I just need to tell you one more thing. Are you ready?
Oh.
I fucked your dad.
Turned away.
Why did you think that was going to be the one? Oh no, Tim doesn't respect me, guys. He just keeps coming on, and he literally has notifications on for my show, and he literally calls in show after show after show. But guys, Tim doesn't respect me. Jovan, are you racist toward white people?
100%.
Based. All right. I'm trying to think of how to say goodbye, but with a tone that suggests dismissiveness. Bye. Fade to black. Yeah, that worked. Thank you, everybody, for the